Boy, alright. So now it's time to get to what this stream is about, mainly, and that is the disgusting opulence of this home. Now, this home is not just a large house, because, you know, I get it. I'm not against people owning large houses necessarily, but I think it's also fair, especially considering the situation we're in, where there's limited resources, because we live in reality, and there are a lot of homeless people, and there are better things to spend money on. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't think you should spend $500 million with a B, $500 million on a vanity project that turns out to be a house that you lose money on. Yes, the idiot who you're going to see in this video spent $500 million building this disgusting shrine to waste. And he's losing money on it because no one wants to buy a $500 million house that someone else built. So, let's check out his video and his delusion. Oh, the house is called The One. $105,000 square foot property. 105,000. Let me look at what, hold on. Let me look at my house's square footage real quick. Just for comparison. Okay, so my house, which is now worth $83,000, is 1,300 square feet. This house is over 100 times bigger than my house. And more than 100 times the cost. Mike Max with 50 bits says, spoiler for Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man is Peter Parker, but honestly, that was the best Spider-Man movie. It was good. Anyway, so let's check it out. How much is the land value? Probably a decent bit. They built it in Bel-Air for really stupid fucking reasons. Oh yeah, real estate's a lot cheaper in Michigan than it is in, like, California or a lot of other places in the country. Could I drive to Chicago? I could, yeah. Might be easier to drive, like... I know a lot of people take the train. You could probably... Might be easier to drive somewhere, catch a train, go to Chicago. H. Baird says the White House is about 55,000 square feet and the president's family only lives on the top 2 floors. Blackwing Hecate says, what was that ominous fucking music? Sets the tone. Dr. White says, rich bitch Hannah after the stream, sigh. Finally, those lefty rubes are gone, claps hands. Baha, fetch me my baby seal Moo Moo, I'm ready to abscond to our private island. I wouldn't want a private island. I can't get DoorDash to a private island. You want me to actually get in a boat or a helicopter to go get, like, Five Guys? No. Passenger trains are a thing in North America. They are. They suck, though. So, this is just going to start with some shots. The whole video is going to take us through the house, room by room, but I just want you to look at this home so far. It's a beautiful pool, and let me be clear, some of the stuff in this house is fine for a public space. If it were a hotel, or a big apartment complex, or something that was using the resources and space more efficiently, where it was available to more people, okay, I could get that. I'm all for having public spaces, or just communal spaces that are nice. I'm not against having nice things by any means, right? If you wanted to have a pool like this that a bunch of people could go to and kind of hang out and communally whatever, awesome. It looks like a cool place to hang out. The fact that someone spent $500 million to build this just for themselves, wasteful? Yes.
2:30 tomorrow.
Okay.
Today.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that was my phone.
That's not good. Guys, we're going to look at, we're going to meet our probable new cat tomorrow.
Is the most epic of epic videos. We are...
This, by the way, this is the guy who actually runs this YouTube channel. His whole channel, which we might look at more of, I saved him, is basically just opulence porn. It's wealth porn. This is his top video, but he also has videos like $4.5 million diamond bracelet. I bought $150,000 in watches. A new tour of my private jet. So this guy's like a really big douchebag. You get it.
At the largest house in the urban world.
That's true. We're gonna need a new emote. We'll have to sacrifice an emote slot to like get a new slot so we can get a new cat emote. Or get way more sub points so we unlock more emote slots. Hint, hint, chat.
When I say the largest, it is 105,000 square feet. It is called the One. And what gets better than that, we are with the one and only Niall, who is the visionary behind this. He built this.
Visionary. Okay, no. Getting a bunch of loans that you can't afford from the bank to build a mega mansion doesn't make you a visionary. It makes you an asshole.
And he is just an incredible guy. And he's going to show us around this house that no cameras have
It's alt universe Tim Pool.
seen this house before in its entirety.
Yes, I said that just because of the beanie.
Ever. Is that correct?
That's right.
Are we doing bingo today? I don't think so.
All right.
So this
You
is
are the
a
first,
world
Michael.
debut.
World
Let's do
debut.
it.
Let's do it. Let me show you. Come on. So we got a
It's like a moat that goes
stone
around it.
door that opens into itself.
Check that out.
They're in bel-air.
Electric stone front door.
It looks like the outside of the house is all stone. I don't know if it's actual like marble or something else, but the door is automatic. It doesn't even look like it has a door handle. It looks like it needs power to operate. I would hope there's an emergency way to open it, but who knows?
Door.
Biometric. We have the latest technology in the house.
Whoa! Guys,
Yeah.
I have...
Okay, so first... So property in, like, bel-air is some of the most expensive in the world because, you know, how supply and demand works in terms of property. You can't just build more property. You can develop property, but, you know, in an urban area, like the LA area or, like, places in California, land is what it is. So land closer to the city and closer to stuff to do is going to be more expensive. Look at how much waste is in just this, like, opening to the house. It's just a giant open area that serves no purpose. It's just there to say, look at how much land I bought to put empty space in. I do think the statue's cool, but I, again, would prefer it not be in this asshole's, mansion that he lost money on, but instead be somewhere where people could appreciate it. Tucker White with 50 bits says, might as well play this to make this proper. Oh god. This is where the magic happens. I remember Cruise.
have never been in this house before. This is the first time walking through the door. Adam has never been in this house before, and I don't even know what to say.
Well, wait till we're done. Let me
Too much white. White on white. Not a fan.
let me show you over here. So we'll come and go this way.
Blackwing Hecate says, I have trouble keeping my apartment clean. I can't imagine if I had this much space to put stuff. I mean, if you're this rich, you don't clean. Like, there are literally staff quarters on the premises. I watched parts of this already. So, if you have this house, the assumption is that you have live-in staff that live here with you and clean for you, basically.
This is a lot of the artwork we have, the sculpture done original for this house. This artwork here is from Michael Phelps. It's called Unity, and it was made for the house. It turns 360 degrees. This foyer, because there's so many seating areas in the house, this foyer is...
Oh, Blackwing Hecate says, well, yeah, but by clean, I mean orderly. I mean, it's kind of easy to be orderly when you can just put one item in. There's so many rooms, you could just put one item in every room. I could have a room just for these Tums. I could throw this pocket knife in another room. It'll look very orderly. There'll only be one thing per room. It's fine.
Is a true foyer. It's like an art gallery when you first enter.
It's like an art gallery, and we have one statue, and the rest of the space is just wasted.
This foyer is the size of most luxury mansions.
Well, let me show you over here. So we have a 2-story office with an office balcony.
I have to ask you a question. Do you get lost in here?
I don't, I mean, and for me, it doesn't even feel big anymore because I've done...
Listen to the echo, too. I guess I don't know. When I think of a place that I want to spend my time when I'm home, Baha and I have both talked about this. Neither of us are minimalist, right? We're very maximalist in our use of space. So, like, our living room, not a ton of floor space because we fill it with a lot of stuff we like, decorations and whatever. It feels homey,
And
you know?
a huge, comfortable couch.
Yes.
That takes up most of it.
And a giant comfy couch, right? This house seems so empty and cavernous. It just looks like it's cold, and I mean that literally. I know the house is in LA, but like, a house this cavernous, how do you effectively keep it from getting cold? And it's just so echoey. I don't know. KR Goss says, cutest kitten video if you want to share. It's my foster kitten Noodle, and he is Reddit famous. Sound on for best experience. I'll take a look.
Hey Noodle, Average Vegetable said that you need more belly rubs. Can I? Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you still gonna chew on me? Oh, here. Okay. I got some belly rubs. Thank you, Noodle.
So cute. Blackwing Hecate says, to quote from Final Fantasy 14, sorry, my Roman numeral reading skills aren't as good as they used to be. There are people of every age who believe their floor is an extension of their bookshelves.
Done it so many times, but you know, I know it is
and
big.
Also,
but
one thing you guys need to know, 10 years in the making, right? 10 years. You've been
December
building this house.
2012 was when I first bought this land, and we've been...
By the way, the reason that this video is being made is because at the point this video was filmed, which was, I think, was about 7 months ago, 7 or 8, this guy who's on screen who built the house by taking out loans from a bank. This was like an investment, air quote, for him, which is hilarious. He didn't want to live here. He bought it to sell it to someone else. Or later, I think he goes on about making it some kind of like event venue or something. And he lost a bunch of money. So I do feel good about that. But now there's just this like monolith to dumb decisions sitting on a hill somewhere in Bel-Air, and I don't know what they're going to do with it. Tucker White says, if you were in the mood to commission an opulent mansion, why in LA? When you're paying an assload more in taxes, which rich fucks hate. If I was this guy, I'd build my Taj Mahal somewhere like Mississippi or Louisiana where I could be the king of Dixieland. That's what I don't get. Like, I'm not a mansion person. Let's say I won the lottery, because there's no other way I would make that much money. Let's say I won the lottery, and it was the biggest lottery ever, and I was super rich. I would build a nice house, but it wouldn't be a giant house full of, it wouldn't be big enough that I'd have to hire someone to clean it. It'd be a nice house, probably out in the middle of somewhere, kind of back off into the woods.
Oh,
but,
absolutely
but, no,
No.
not far from a city, but
I want to be as close to my neighbors as we are
oh,
right now.
gross. Okay. What if I build separate houses that look like neighbors' houses, but they're empty?
No, the point is people.
But we don't talk to our neighbors almost ever.
Bullshit.
We've talked to them like twice, and one of them was when you hit their car. Blackwing Hecate with 45-bit says the Taj Mahal is a literal tomb, though.
Pushing ever since. And this office is the only room in the house. The house is surrounded by water, so we have little moats, and we have a total of 7 water features and swimming pools combined. But this office, you'll see every single wall in this office touches water, so it's like it's floating.
This is just incredible. Look at the height of this. I'm 6'2".
Like, what's even the point of this? It's a shelf unit that you can't reach most of the stuff on. Even if you just wanted to display stuff, it's gonna get disgustingly dusty.
How high are these ceilings now?
They're probably 24 feet just in the office, but the higher spaces are higher, and all of the built-ins are from Italy, hand-rubbed lacquer, all
Bittergrin says 7 water features and a moat when the entire Southwest is in a drought and running out of water. Yeah, they're assholes.
shipped from different parts of Italy.
Spectacular.
Have you ever seen an office with a balcony?
I have not. I actually noticed that. I thought, my goodness, I'm assuming that we'll be able to see into the office
Of course,
from up
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'm overwhelmed, and I've seen the foyer and the office.
Oh, wait. So the next room we're going to go to is the formal living room, and the formal living room, I designed it like the Plaza Hotel in New York, where you could have multiple meetings at the same time. But it was very important for me that the house feels comfortable and warm, which that's why I did the use of like really nice, warm suede wallpaper.
Warm? He would describe this wallpaper as warm. What?
Check this out.
I literally described the whole house as cold not 5 minutes ago.
Is this not the Four Seasons? I
Or
feel
the
like
Plaza.
I'm in the
One
Four
of the two.
Seasons. Oh my word.
And the view today is a lot of overcast, but
Still
you know the thing that is crazy about
Like, if my character in GTA Online bought this house, I'd be like, this is a little much. And my character in GTA Online has killed a lot of people.
this house, there's so many crazy, beautiful things, but one of them is I have a backyard with a view.
You know what's a great idea, by the way? Putting carpet adjacent to the exterior of your house that's open all the time. That's going to be real easy to keep clean when your walls are non-existent and completely retract and dust and dirt from the outside and animals and shit can get into your house. That's great. I know it's the LA area. I imagine there are squirrels somewhere or something. I don't know. I don't know LA things.
View of the entire LA basin and the ocean and 1 acre of usable space, which does not happen anywhere.
Wow. This is crazy. This is wild.
Look at the yard he has. He has a bigger yard than me. Blackwing Hecate says, I know why you need a balcony in your office when you need to do an impression of bank heads on Black Monday. Ooh, dark joke. Ice Queen says, yeah, that's colder than the soul I sold ages ago for beer money. Regardless, I must wander now. Everyone have a great whatever it is for you. Live long and prosper, peace and long life. Also, squirrels are the only real animal, according to Hans. Tucker White says, don't you love how this fucking country we can build opulent mansions like this is a goddamn flip, but our airports by and large are bare bones? LA does have coyotes? Okay, good. So there's a bright side.
Do you have a name for that beautiful piece of art?
I do. We'll go over. I want to talk to you guys about that because it's something close to me. This is a moat. And the reason that we did a moat here, if you notice, where there is not a moat, you see the glass rail?
Yes.
So in order to have this free view to the city, we had to put the glass below, which we'll go to. But so below, we have probably the world's most expensive running track because you can't run in Bel-Air because there's no sidewalks. So now
Might I recommend something new invention? It's called a treadmill.
you can run from
Got one for like $200. Didn't have to buy a $500 million house in order to run.
here all the way to where the front door is. And it did cost a lot of money, but it also gave us the look of no glass railings, which we'll go down there.
Spectacular.
So let me show you and talk to you.
This is
about
going to be a
this.
first. I never walk on grass.
Reminder that the guy hosting this is a pretentious rich asshole too. Let's hear that one again.
So let me show you and talk to you.
This is
about
going to be a
this.
first. I never walk on grass.
Literally, I watched another video this guy did where he was at a different mansion. And he was at a different mansion, and someone else also had a yard, and he only walked on it because it was AstroTurf. It wasn't real grass, it was fake. It's literally the touch grass meme. How do you get... What's the level of rich where you think you no longer should have to walk on grass? I don't even understand that as a concept. Blackwing Hecate says, or you could, run around your foyer, which is as large as many buildings. Psychotropic Thunder, thanks for 10 months.
This is real grass, and I'm
Hydrate.
going to walk on it.
Why, are you scared of grass?
Could they turn the mansion into a mini hotel? I doubt it's, why can't I think of the word? Why can't I think of the word? I doubt it is... zoned. Thank you. I don't think it's zoned for that. Yes.
No, I don't want to get dirt into the beautiful white
don't worry.
floors.
There you go.
How about that? Look, I'm on the grass, guys. This is a
video full of fun.
How out of touch do you have to be in order to be like, look at me, everyone, I'm walking on the grass! Not a care in the world!
Yeah.
This is Simone Condes
Blackwing Hecate says, Hannah is zoned. I don't know what that means.
in Murano, Italy, and I was in Murano a long time ago.
I think the statue's cool, but I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones on this one. It belongs in a museum.
And if you've been in Murano, Italy, there's a sphere.
Overthought with 50-bit says, when they get to the bathroom, I'm gonna scream if he says, well, that's what toilet paper feels like. Usually I have someone else do that for me. Oh, the bathrooms are interesting. You'll see what's interesting about the bathrooms. Hint, it involves cameras.
Here in the middle of the town that's done by this same artist. And this artist was nice enough to make this for us. And because they wanted to be involved in the one, but it's turned into something so much more because my ex-wife, I'm just kidding.
Blackwing Hecate with 45-bit says, get a fucking bidet. Bidets are the bomb. I agree.
Divorced. Unfortunately, it was a whirlwind relationship. I met her during COVID and it didn't work out.
Wait, they met during COVID and got married?
Yeah!
Divorced already?
Yeah, they knew each other and they were together for 8 months, and sometime within that 8 months they got married.
It's turned into something so much more.
I gotta restart
by
this
the
story.
same artist. And this artist was nice enough to make this for us. And because they wanted to be involved in the one, but it's turned into something so much more because my ex-wife, I'm just getting divorced. Unfortunately, it was a whirlwind relationship. I met her during COVID and it didn't work out, but maybe it will still at the end. I don't know, but this is a charity that we have.
It did not work out. There's a follow-up video.
Called Wings of Angels, and this is gonna help children in third world countries through the arts because she is a well-known actress and singer in Argentina.
Tube Man says the artist was so nice to make that statue for us for $5 million.
And she came from a very tough life in Cordoba, and she wants to be part of the solution of changing the world. And one of the ways we're going to do this here is through this charity, Wings of Angels, and it's going to build housing and schools for third world country children to learn through acting and through singing.
That's remarkable. That's remarkable. And it's spectacular. I mean, this is...
That's what developing economies need the most right now. Singers and actors.
Yeah. Truly spectacular. I hope the camera does it justice.
At night, every one of these Murano crystals light up. Every one.
So the Murano is famous in Italy for chandeliers. That's the
blown,
same.
it's blown glass. It's the finest blown glass there is, and this is...
Same. Wow. Yep. Amazing. An outdoor Murano. Wow.
I'm not saying it's not pretty, but it's not $5 million pretty.
Wow, $5 million?
Yeah, it's just like, and I don't mean, it's nice, but it's just like metalwork and glass blowing. The materials and time are not worth $5 million.
Back on the grass, guys.
So you can see, like I picked out every single thing in this house, every paint color, every stone, every tile, all of the furniture. I worked with the furniture company, but I picked all of this was all my idea, to keep it warm and supple.
It's not warm, it's cold. It is the opposite of warm. Oranges are warm, reds, that side of the spectrum. What?
That's warm?
Yes, he thinks the white walls and white marble floors are warm. I'm so confused.
It needs some hardwood.
Sure. Yeah. Blackwing Hecate says, developing countries need more biblically accurate angels. The world needs more biblically accurate angels. There should be more biblically accurate angels, is what I'm saying. Yeah, just big, wheels with eyeballs all over them. I agree.
I am overwhelmed. You've never seen me overwhelmed in a house before. I am overwhelmed.
You've seen nothing.
This is an elevator, I'm assuming.
Elevators. I think there's 6 elevators.
Six elevators.
I'm a big developer. I have built a lot of houses, no houses like this, but I've learned over time that we really need to start sustaining and trying to do things where we don't just waste.
Let's go back.
I'm a big developer. I have built a lot of houses, no houses like this, but I've learned over time that we really need to start sustaining and trying to do things where we don't just waste.
What?
You built a $500 million mega mansion. Mike Mack says in Gordon's accent, it's not... Hold on. It's not warm, it's bloody cold, you donkey! Got a little Shrek at the end. I think it was because of the donkey, but, I did my best. Blackwing Hecate says he thinks there are 6 elevators. He built the place. 2, clearly he knows nothing about color theory. And H-Baird says the lack of self-awareness is so strong I doubt he could pass the Turing test. Oh, guys... Do you want to hear how he thinks he's being not wasteful? How he's preventing being wasteful? Listen to how stupid this man is. And again, realize how out of touch these people are with reality. It's scary.
So this is one thing that we found. All of my flowers are artificial.
Let's roll it all back and listen to it again.
That we really need to start sustaining and trying to do things where we don't just waste. So this is one thing that we found. All of my flowers are artificial, but you could never tell.
Right. I thought.
First of all, yes, I fucking can. Yes, I fucking can. Those look like fake flowers, which is fine. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with having fake flowers, but it's not better environmentally than just getting real fucking plants. Secondly, you built a $500 million house. What? It's like you stabbed someone to death and you stabbed them 107 times and you put a Band-Aid on them and you're like, that'll do it. Not even 100. The number, you would have to stab someone until literally they're just a bloody pulp mush. And then you put a Band-Aid on top of it all and went, see? Not too bad, huh? Fuck you, you piece of garbage. You have probably done more harm with your life than almost every human being has ever done. Nick says, you're artificial, man. Blackwing Hecate says, speaking of Turing tests, I figured out what this video reminds me of. Ever see the movie Ex Machina? I have. What a great movie. Tucker White with 50-bit says, reject modernity, embrace tradition. And it's an old mansion. Yeah. Leo Peridot, is it Peridot or Peridot? Says, I'm truly lost for words with this. Thanks for subscribing.
Longest in history.
Oops. Sorry, wrong video.
I thought they were real.
Yep. And
really did think
it's
they were
good
real.
because it's a bigger cost at first, but then you don't
They
need to
even feel real.
You don't need to worry about them staining and dropping, and you don't need to worry about sustainability.
What does he think sustainability is? Watering them every day? What? You're just worried about them dropping petals. That's fine. Just say that. Just say you don't want the dirt and the petals all over. But that's not sustainability. What?
Spectacular.
So,
Is it in chat? Oh, this is my favorite stream you've ever done. Thank you, Broha.
The next room we're going to come to is the dining room. We have one of 2 wine cellars here. This is not completed yet, but this is the wine cellar for the Jeroboams or bigger. So these are all for the large format wines, and it's all temperature controlled. I've never been in here before.
You built the house and you've never... I know you designed the house and you've never been in this room before. Great. Bittergrin says all the water evaporating way outside every day, but the flowers are sustainable. Tucker White says, if anyone in this chat is an architect or does construction for a living, statistically, there's probably one in here. Please, please, please make your shit Art Deco. Hydrate.
But so that, like...
I'm really not a fan of the modern house aesthetic, like this kind of stuff, you know? It always feels cold to me. It's so blocky. It's just a taste thing, though. If you had a reasonably sized house that was this design, I wouldn't care. Bless you. Bless you. But yeah, I just find it off-putting.
Like the big bottles will go...
It feels corporate. Does that make sense? It feels like I'm at a hotel going to a conference or something.
Here.
Impersonal. That's a really good way to put it, yes.
And then the bigger bottles will be here all the way up. And it's all temperature controlled.
Unbelievable.
There'll be a rolling ladder.
These are the best lights I've ever seen.
Well,
ever.
and you know, when we had these lights delivered, these were on a semi truck, and they are so big. But when they come in here, you don't notice.
Why did you have to have them? They don't look semi truck big. They look U-Haul big.
I mean, they look big, but
again, guys, the entire point I'm making with this, I assume all of you understand. But there are a finite number of people in the world, which means there's a finite number of labor and resources that can be allocated to anything at any given time, you know? How much resources and the work of others did this man waste for a house that no one is going to enjoy? Think about that. This house is a monument to wasted materials and labor. It's so gross. Tucker White says, pro tip, never walk into a wine cellar with another person. That's how Cask of Amontillado happens. That's true. Don't brick me up in a wall, please.
you have no idea how big they look when they cut.
huge.
Yeah, they're gigantic. It's crazy.
They're absolutely huge.
Was Cask of Amontillado Poe?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
This is
unbelievable.
There's 20 chairs around this table.
So we have another
Stunning.
art piece. All of these were made overseas with our designs. This one goes all 3 levels from the top all the way down to the bottom, and it's free floating chains.
Okay,
How did you
those
get
are
this in here,
hoops.
Niall?
It was very difficult. Well, we had
Whoa, holy guacamole. P-Meal gifts 20 tier 1 subs to the community. Wow, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. I really, really appreciate it.
We had the circles made, and then we had a local artist come and
That is
weld the
very
circles and
generous
then
of
buff
you.
all of the circles so you don't see the...
Do you know what else is so spectacular? You look either side of the house, that's got to be, 100 yards away from us, and
Yeah.
the views outside the windows in every direction are just amazing.
And luck.
By the way, this is off topic, but not really, because the house reminds me of it. Anyone else here play GTA Online? The new DLC is awesome. Blackwing Hecate with 45 bits says, but he wants a living wall for his stupidly expensive house. What's a living wall? Living walls are very rare undead monstrosities created from multiple living creatures. Ah, I see.
What? Wait, what?
It's a D&D thing.
Oh, thank God.
I prefer corpse plants. 2Man says, I'm adding this video to my manifesto. Tucker White says, in fact, there's an SNL sketch right there. You get some rich douchebag YouTuber touring his, her, their McMansion, then you lead them into the cellar.
Luckily for us,
I think that's too funny for SNL.
we're exactly framed of the Getty. That is the whole Getty right in front of you. This is another
I'm amazed it didn't start a hype train. The hype train has a 2-hour cooldown, so it doesn't just constantly hype training. I set that. I set it for 2 hours.
This is the main elevator. We have 2 powder rooms here.
May we take a peek?
Sure. All the powder rooms have Toto electric toilets in them.
Greetings.
All the doors here are electric, so you push the button, they all open automatically. This
That's
is Butler's
awful.
pantry.
Why
this
would
is
I
really
want that? Butler's pantry. I don't even know what that means. I'm too poor to know what a butler's pantry is. Nick, thanks for gifting a sub. Let's see. Butler's pantry. What is a butler's pantry? In a butler's pantry, you'll commonly find a countertop and cabinets for keeping service pieces, tableware, wine glasses, table linens, candles, and other items for the dining room. Ah, I see. That makes sense.
cool.
Fantastic.
This is really cool. This is the smoking room, the cigar room, and I did special ventilation here. I don't smoke cigars, but
Look at this.
this has all vintage Playboys.
Oh, God. He's the basic bitch of men.
What?
Hold on, one sec. Let me make sure there's nothing lewd that's about to
truly
get shown. I
astonishing.
assume not. It's YouTube.
The entryway is so dramatic. When I pulled up, I thought I was going to, I don't know, Fort Knox or something.
Niall, how does it feel to sit here now that it's almost...
It's really funny to me that older people have this affinity for Playboys. Could you imagine if that translated directly to younger generations? Like on their wall, they put up, this was the front page of Pornhub on June 7th, 2005. Leo Parado says, this really feels like an overpriced GTA crib that you regret buying after. I don't regret buying any of them. I like my casino penthouse.
almost complete?
Is it Paradot? Sorry.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I had the same problem with Gal Gadot. I thought it was Gal Gadot for a while, but it's not. Sorry.
can you cuss?
Sure,
We'll
we can bleep it.
Exhausting.
I can imagine.
I mean, like really.
Forgive me if I don't feel bad for a guy who was able to get $500 million in loans from a bank. It's a lot of work. I'm sure it was.
Really, the most exhausting that you could ever imagine.
So I'm going to make you laugh.
Tell me.
I built my house, which is about 7,500 square feet, and I was exhausted at the end of that.
That's one room here.
Yeah, that's. Oh, I hate you. Let's continue, guys. That's funny.
The only thing
That is really funny. I mean,
no, and it's not.
At least this room looks more like a house. The walls are wood, so looks less cold to me.
Untrue. I'll show you.
The Playboys on the wall are kind of cringe to me, but whatever.
you have a room that's 7,500 square feet.
I do the nightclub.
The night
Oh yeah, there's a nightclub in the house.
club.
course,
The
Michael.
nightclub.
Leo Paradot says, I accept both ways of saying it, but I use Paradot personally. All right, I'll try and keep that in mind. Sorry if I screw up again. TubeBand642 says, imagine taking out as many loans as this guy and wasting the money to make one of the most unappealing houses you've ever seen.
Why wouldn't there be a nightclub?
Well, you know what?
What about that whole area over there?
we're-
Did we miss it?
We'll come back to that.
There, no,
There's
we went-
no down there. There's an entire.
It's a bedroom. Do you want to see every single room?
Let's.
Yeah.
Is it a bit- is it a-
Yeah, you brought him to see your $500 million train wreck. You think we don't want to see every fucking room and make fun of it? Yes, you idiot. Tucker White with 50 bits says, this whole place feels like a first-class lounge I'd find at a world-class airport. And I've seen enough vlogs of AV geeks in airport lounges. Yes, that's how little life I have.
Is it a big?
And again, I've said, like, if this were like an airport concourse or a hotel, I kind of get the design sense there. Not in a house. I would never want to live here.
Bedroom.
Come.
Okay. Might as well, right?
I was going to say, while we're here,
Like, imagine just walking around this house with no socks on. You'd be cold. The floors are like marble. Sorry, I missed some of your bits. I apologize. Where was it? Blackwing Hecate. But he wants a living wall first. No, I read that one. I showed the living wall thing. Was it something else? Yeah, I showed the living wall thing.
here.
Well, 105,000 square feet.
But I want to say, it's exhausting, but the only thing keeping me going is I have a girl coming in tomorrow, so that's making me happy.
You'll never find her.
Not here.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna.
Oh yeah, I read the Turing tests one too. Yeah, I've seen Ex Machina. I said I liked it.
We're not moving in here yet. So
What would you call this room
this is
here?
art gallery. So this has special art lighting that light the art. And these are benches that like you would in the gallery. So this could be an office.
And guys, he just wanted to miss this part.
Well,
it's spectacular.
There's so much. I mean, like here's another bedroom, or since this is off the motor court, this could be.
I assume the frames are empty right now. I really hope those weren't the art. If those were the art pieces, I'm scared to know how much he paid for them.
Another office. Staff office.
Beautiful bedroom.
Like, look at it. It's just like shiny red lines. I really, really, really hope those are just placeholders.
So this house, being 105,000 square feet, we're going to break it up into probably 3 episodes. So we'll get a third way through, and then we'll cut, we'll say goodbye to you, we'll join you again, and there'll be second and third, because otherwise you'll be watching for hours on end. Lead the way.
Okay. This is the family room. This is one of the many, many, many kitchens, but we have a main kitchen at the lower level,
So this
like
is
a restaurant.
not the main kitchen?
No, this is probably no one will ever use, but it does have very.
What do you? Earlier you said you thought waste was bad, and now you're just building kitchens you don't think anyone will use?
Cool things, like it has a top brewer here, and this is really cool because I don't know if you have like a Miele coffee machine in your house.
Coffee machine, right?
No, but this is the coffee machine of all coffee machines. So this has an iPad.
It's a coffee machine built into the... No. Don't build in appliances to your, like standing structures in your house. It's gonna be outdated in 5 years, and you're gonna have to rip it out and put in a new thing. God, that feels like an old lesson, right? I know that. How would an actual person who builds houses for a living not know that? Blackwing Hecate says, those red are giving me serious Barnett Newman vibes.
And you can make every kind of coffee, tea, anything you want. But the cool thing about it is, this is the setup here. So it holds the milk and keeps it cold, so you don't have to fill the milk up like in the Miele's, and then it grinds it fresh. So this does everything. You don't have to descale, you don't have to do anything. You just touch on your phone, cappuccino, and other than having a cup come up, it does it all.
Guess where we saw one of these, Michael?
In your other house.
Oh yeah.
In your tiny little 18,000 foot house that was 65 million bucks.
Which one was that? Which did you go to?
I forget the address.
It has blue cabinets in the office.
Yeah.
Oh, Carcassonne. Carcassonne, yeah.
Hold on. This is a kitchen that no one will ever use. It's
4 ovens. Looks like there's 2 separate stove tops with probably 4 burners each. I can't really tell. They're a little wider though, so I don't know. Multiple sinks.
It's
Yikes.
probably a 6-burner.
So that's 12 burners and 4 ovens for a kitchen that they're not going to use. Tucker White with 100 bits says, architect after tour. Hey honey, I tricked some stupid rich gabagool into buying that fucking mansion. Ha ha ha. He even loved the gestures art that I made after a trip to a Home Depot for some paint. P-Meal with 1,000 bits says, this is the house that Crack built. Wow, you are being very generous today. I appreciate that. Thank you.
amazing. Absolutely amazing. I mean, you can't not show.
Oh yeah, this guy is like a real estate developer. He's built multiple houses. The thing is, even though he's lost money on this house, I don't know the specific amount, he might say later, he's richer than anyone in this chat will ever be. Isn't that disgusting that you can fuck up this bad and do something this stupid with money, and you will still be wealthy? Netcirc 1987 says, spending money for the sake of spending money. Yeah, it's gross. It's like these people don't know what to do at this point. They're so out of touch with reality, they just don't know what to do with themselves. There's nothing else to accomplish. They won life. They won capitalism. What do you do now? Narnia Owl says, this is like when you design a room in Animal Crossing by theme and just spam the fitting furniture for points and call it a day.
Do this stuff. Look at this.
That's the pantry.
Oh
yeah,
my
this is
goodness.
a pantry that no one's ever going to use. This is just
Oh my goodness.
wild.
That's all electronics and stuff.
Wild.
Well, that looks great exposed. Yeah, keep that just like that. $500 million house couldn't put some fucking doors on the exposed wiring. TubeMan says, and over here you'll find the Screaming Gallery where I had the walls and floors covered in still living people. I was inspired by Konrad Kurz's work in Sergulalsa. I don't get the reference, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I can only imagine what the kitchen is going to look like that people will use.
Well, that one's for more chefs. It's like a restaurant kitchen.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
it's not as nice as this.
You know, the kitchen that'll actually be used by the staff isn't as nice as the one that we built for vanity for ourselves. Fuck the people we hire to actually cook for us. Even though they could use this nicer kitchen, we just gave them one that looks like a restaurant, because they're poor, so fuck them. My god. Tucker White says, the more I see this video, the more I'm convinced Al-Qaeda and ISIS... Nope, can't say that. Overthought says, you can hear the host slowly deciding whether to turn and eat the rich or not with every empty shelf he has to announce. No, the host is wealthy. The host is also like this. The host loves this shit.
Is that you trying to stay out of the way?
Oh, it's Warhammer stuff? Okay.
So this you would call the family room?
Family room, and like all of my houses, there's full indoor-outdoor flow.
Who's your family? The fucking Duggars? Jesus.
I'm lost for words. I mean...
So this is the outdoor. Look at this.
So we're indoors, but we're outdoors because, of course, all the doors completely disappear.
How does this work? Like, if it rains, and I know it's LA, so it's not... You know, they're gonna get rainstorms probably less than I do. But, like... There's just a TV out there. I know there's an overhang ceiling, but what if the rain, like... I don't know. Maybe I'm not rich enough to understand mansions.
And look at this, Adam.
This is
Oh yeah, there's a TV over here on the right, and then that thing over on the left on the other wall is a second TV.
Oh my god. Is that like one of those 85-inch TVs that you want?
Oh, that's way bigger than 85 inches. The TV on the left is probably... I don't even want to know.
How do you get a TV that big?
You gotta get them. There are companies that for ultra rich people, they basically build, what's the word I'm thinking of? Modular TVs that you can build as big as you want. So you just pay per panel and they come in and install them all.
Oh.
Yeah. That's like real rich people shit. Did I hear about the Josh Duggar trial? I did. We did a stream about it. I'm very happy that he was found guilty.
And look how cool this is. This is the latest technology.
So now we're outside, right?
Yeah.
I'm stood outside.
Outside. And this is the latest technology. This is a TV. The speakers are going on the right and left, but there's no frame to it. There's no separation. It's just one
I'm always very concerned about TV bezels.
screen.
So let me stand in front of it so you guys can see how small this screen is.
Look at that. It's a movie theater screen. It's fucking nuts.
How do they do panel TV? Like, you're saying that those are separate panels?
Yep, and they connect them all and they seamlessly kind of click into each other like Legos. They're incredibly expensive. They probably spent $1 million, if not more, just on the this.
I'm sorry, I keep derailing stream. I apologize.
Oh, it's fine.
And this is one of the 5 swimming pools?
H. Baird says they use those modular TVs for control room displays at scientific and industrial facilities. Oh, okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, there's 7 total swimming pool water features total. This is the main pool. It has an infinity on 3 sides. This is the hot tub. And beyond this, I'll show you what we talked about earlier. This is the running track.
Adam, you couldn't even imagine this, right?
Right.
You could not have imagined
I mean,
it.
just look at this. And this is... How much of the house would you say this is?
It's a 288-inch screen, roughly. Okay. So no, it's more than 85.
Niall, percentage-wise, that we're looking at.
15.
Why have that many pools? I don't know. It's literally just to say you do. They're out of things to practically make their lives materially better, so they just have to posture by building shit they're not going to use to say they have it. It's disgusting. Tucker White says, with 100 bits, I'd complain, but I'd probably splurge on a personal cinema area if I were rich as fuck. Look, again, I'm not saying everyone in the world, like, needs the same mini house. I think it's fine that, like, some people have, like, large houses if that's what they want. This isn't even on the line, though. This is way over. I get it. If you, like, worked your life and you really, really worked for it and you were able to build, like, a home theater, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. I don't think people shouldn't have things that are nice for themselves. I think when it goes this far is when it's not okay. This is ridiculous. This isn't even practical. Like, if you built a home theater for yourself, you would enjoy that. That's something that you would get value out of and use in your life and enjoy. It would enrich your life. This shit isn't helping anyone. This isn't making anyone happy, not even the guy who built it. Blackwing Hecate says, I wonder how many PS5s they've got.
10? Yeah. So look at
folks.
Look at the running track.
Oh, you weren't kidding.
No.
That's a real running track.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's nice because you'll have lights on one side, you'll have the water with the lights on the other side, and you could run all the way to where the front door is and back.
So when I came here earlier, I drove past the house.
Yes, it goes forever, yeah.
It goes forever, so much so you could fill the tank of a car that uses a lot of gas and run out before you get to the end of the house. That's how long it is.
I mean, how many...
Blackwing Hecate with 45 bits says, if I was stupid wealthy, I'd buy this. Oh, yeah, the Scorpion gaming chair. I've seen this. Honestly, it's so stupid, I love it.
It actually looks cool.
Like, the laying down thing, like, if it didn't look like a big scorpion, I actually think the laying down thing is pretty cool, although it's, like, really lazy and makes me feel like I'm a character in the movie WALL-E. But, like, come on. Tell me that doesn't look comfortable. Thrash Mio says, using up gas to get to house. Remember, green. What? Using up gas. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. Using up gas to get to the house. And he's green. Yes. Narnia Owl says, it's like those rich ghouls that own like a dozen yachts. Yeah, it's gross.
How many people is this hot tub for, Niall?
I'll let you know soon.
Mr. Blast says, this is what 60 years of saying, screw the employees, we need all the money for ourselves gets you. Yeah, it's stupid. It's ridiculous. Like, what is this benefiting these people at this point? They're hurting other people by hoarding this much wealth. They're not even doing anything with it that's helpful to them.
That's the greatest answer we've ever had on the channel.
It would be like walking up to someone who was hungry and stealing their bread and immediately throwing the bread in the trash. Like, it's not even like you're going to enjoy the bread. Jake, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I hope you had a good stream. Right now, we are looking at a $500 million mansion. Yes, $500 million. And it's disgusting. And the people who are walking through it are the most out-of-touch people I've ever had the displeasure of entering my ear holes with their stupid thoughts. Mitchell Drummer, thanks for 17 months, says, damn, can't believe you're about to give the second child already, Hannah. Oogle74, thanks for 15 months. Make sure I assume everyone who knows me knows Jake. But if you haven't, go check out Actual Jake here on Twitch. We've worked together a lot. Very funny guy. Go check him out. If you like corn especially. He often wears corn suits.
The outdoor living room. This is really nuts over here. This is like a Wolfgang Puck barbecue. If you've ever seen a barbecue like this, you let me know.
They don't have these in hotels.
No, this is nowhere. I've never seen a barbecue.
Look at this. Now, normally...
Again, so they had the kitchen that no one is going to use. They have another kitchen for the staff that's like a restaurant kitchen. And now they have an outside kitchen that's for grilling that appears to have, at minimum, 4 refrigerators. Blackwing Hecate with 100 bits says, love y'all, chat. I'm going to go watch something that is more less. All right, have a good night.
In my videos, I open things and say, this is a nice... I don't even know what 3/4 of the things are
So
in here.
this is a ice holder, ice machine, fridge, warming drawer, dishwasher, refrigerator, dishwasher, warming drawer, warming drawer, warming drawer, warming drawer. This is a cooktop
You have a dishwasher outside?
with a rotisserie. We got a hot
Are they chuds? I mean, they're very rich. I don't know how right-wing they are, other than, like, they don't want to pay taxes, probably.
wok over there. That's the grill. Like, I don't know.
Possibly bring their outdoor dishes inside to wash them.
Of course, they have to just have outdoor dishes that always stay outside and are washed outside, which is very reasonable.
I mean, the fact that you have an extractor outside.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Not just an extractor, this is industrial. And then there's another staircase.
You're outside! Why do you need an extractor for the smoke? Literally, it's outside! What? I get it, there's a roof on the thing, but just don't put a roof over the grill part. P-Meal with 500 bits says, the house design is so ugly and uniform. Also, Merry Christmas, Hannah, chat and Baja. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Going
Yeah,
somewhere
I'll show you guys there. But now when you turn the camera, I'll give you a little surprise that you've never seen.
Did he hire multiple designers? No, he was the designer. I think that's the problem. He designed it. H. Baird says this guy was so obsessed with whether or not he could, he never stopped to
This
think if he
in
should.
all your life, but by the time we're done with all of this and the story and everything else, this day you will not forget ever for many reasons. But check that out. That is the, I want to say my
goodness.
master bedroom swimming pool with walls of glass.
Of course, you need a master
Oh
bedroom
my
swimming
goodness.
pool, which
Am
is
I
of course different than the main swimming pool,
that
which
right?
is different than the other 3 swimming pools on the property. Chaos is your friend says, let's mix a boring hotel with an empty museum and put it into a house meant for a single family. Why? And also the fact that they didn't have a waterfall from the top pool to the bottom pool is a disgrace and they should be ashamed with themselves. If you're gonna be disgustingly opulent, fucking go for it, loser.
Stupid.
Okay, now we're going to go to something else you've never seen, which is the nightclub. The nightclub has a VIP area. The nightclub has fire seating and water seating, and it also has my own artwork that I created that I only have in one other house that I'll show it to you now.
When you say fire, what does that mean?
You'll see.
If I had $500,000 for a house, what would I build? A bunch of mini houses for homeless people. Seriously. I honestly think that would even be, like, even if you were a cynical business person, I think you would make money if you said, I'm going to build nice but reasonably sized and priced housing, and if you are struggling, come here, live in the house until you get a job and get back on your feet, you can stay there, and then when you can, you know, start paying, and then you pay off the house, and you own the house. I don't know. Slowdog52 says this looks like a Counter-Strike level.
So, we're coming to the nightclub right now, and if you look over here, you can see there's a gate from the
Like rent to buy, basically, yeah.
street. If you want to have people come in from the street to the nightclub, we're going to go through the back way.
Okay. So you could have people come here without entering the house.
Yes, in
They
fact.
go straight into the
Yeah,
nightclub.
you know what? We'll go through the front way since we're doing this, but it'll be a little confusing until we get there. But follow me. So this is my artwork, and I have one in a glass case in my other house that says giraffe, anatomically correct giraffe skeleton.
Anatomy.
In the design, do you think you wrote anatomically correct chrome draft skeleton?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Anatomically correct.
It
would
took,
mean- that
it
would
took
mean full
3
size.
guys 1 year to make the
Accurate.
mold. Every light that you see is custom because they don't make lights this size. So that,
They don't make lights that... I don't believe you. I do not believe you. You could go find a light that size. You did not need to get that custom made. What are you talking about?
that's kind of the things you don't even notice. Like the lights are all custom. Don't look this way. Just look
Okay.
this way to the right. And don't look at any of this. Just come straight.
Don't
Poof.
look to the
Okay,
left.
I'll look
Don't
down.
look to the left.
Put your hand over
Oh,
it.
wow, okay.
God. I'm walking on water, literally.
So this is the entrance from the street
Right.
to the nightclub. So
And you
if you
come
want to
up
have an
here.
event only not in your house, you could have valet from the street. They'll come up here, and then I'll show you the nightclub.
How much parking is in this house? Because I'm thinking, if you're supposed to use this house to entertain, because there's a literal nightclub in it, which he's about to show, which is ridiculous, and so much room for entertaining, where's everyone supposed to park? Are all the rich people gonna Uber to your house? Tube Man with 100 bits says this place is just the house version of this.
The Homer.
This door is like 12 feet. So you come.
Yeah, look at how big I made this door. Aren't I awesome? No. Why do you need a door that big? Is it a nightclub for giants? What are you doing?
Come in, here is a coat check here.
Oh my gosh.
So this is the fire seating area with 2 fire pits. This is the nightclub.
Look at this.
Shall I do the reveal? Okay, here's the reveal.
So here's one of the.
I recognize the color blue. This is in your
Yeah.
other house, the same color.
Another giant TV, by the way, in this nightclub.
Here's one of the most technology forward televisions with no.
Look at this fucking TV. It's not even there. First of all, the aspect ratio of this TV cannot play anything normal, right? Movies are not this wide. TV shows are not this wide. Nothing is this wide. So all you can use this TV for is basically to show landscapes like this. It's a TV entirely so you can show this.
You can see there's no bezel on it. It's just one piece.
How's that
There's literally black all around it. What are you talking about?
possible?
Because they come in little bricks and they get.
Bittergrin says a TV wall would kind of make sense for a nightclub, just not one in a fucking house.
Sucked together with air, and you can make it any size you want.
This is just.
I mean, this is
a real
nightclub.
nightclub. This isn't a nightclub in a house. This is a real.
This is bigger than.
Okay, question. Why do you need a nightclub in your house? Why would you need a nightclub in your house? Morok says, got my first Guardian kill in Breath of the Wild. I have 3 hearts and only 1 because I somehow flipped the thing and got on top of its underside. Nice. I love that game.
Than most nightclubs, and we have not only a dry fire seating area, but a wet fire seating area. So 2 of these pods have fire pits in them, and we have water that will wash over.
Okay, so your dumbass, drunk, rich, coked up friends are gonna try and walk over this water thing and trip directly and burn their face on the fireplace. I'm actually okay with this feature.
Over on all sides and from up above. So when you're here, you'll come here.
Has anyone ever read The Mask of Red Death?
You have the fire on this one and the fire on the far one, and you can hang out here.
And everything in this house is your creation, your ideas.
Well, Paul McLean was the architect, but everything in this house was generally all of my ideas, and I don't want to ever say it was all me because there were hundreds of people who made this possible, but yes, it was me in the very beginning with a pen, with Paul designing this house. And you know, the reason that the house is the size that it is not because that was our goal, but we took 40 feet off of the mountain to make the lot bigger. So then we had to create.
So they also altered the mountain that the property's on. That's great.
Usable space to make the grass above you have grass. So that's why all of the rooms that you're in now have usable space above you. And that's why it was so hard, but that's why it became that square footage. But you can see, I mean, when we go through the lower levels of this house, you will understand that you need to have this kind of space to have a proper nightclub.
Why do you need a nightclub in a house?
Of a proper theater. Now the proper space is because the house in itself is only 35,000 square feet, which is big.
Only.
But comparatively to 105. But then when you take the lower level and the garage, it's 50,000, you know, for the lower level. And
Big ass garage. Good to know. Tube Man says, is this a Great Gatsby situation? Did he build this monstrosity of a house to impress the married woman he's in love with? Yeah, he looks out across the Bel-Air night, and there's just a green light. It might be a Starbucks. I'm not sure. Nick with 45-bit says, is it me or did he start sounding like Tate there for a minute? This guy's richer than Tate. Well, I guess he used to be. Now he's in debt. I don't know how much debt Tate's in, though. Who knows?
And I built a lot of houses that a lot of people complain. They said there's not enough garage, there's not enough staff. I gave them everything here. Like, we have a 50-car garage. I have an...
We've never seen one of those.
I have an 8,000...
the parking question.
800 square foot staff quarters with 7 bedrooms and a living room and, like, with views for the staff. I mean, like, we have everything that anybody could ever want in this house. So
graciously gave his staff views.
Yeah.
This is the dance floor. This is the DJ.
Who needs a 50-car garage? I hate to just keep going over this point. My GTA Online character definitely needs a 50-car garage. However, that is virtual.
Hey, booth. This is the lounge. To the right of the lounge is the VIP. So VIP, his and her baths.
TV's good.
You know what sucks about GTA Online? I made my character 10 years ago or so, when GTA first came out, when GTA Online first came out. And this was long before I came out as trans, so my character is a guy. And you can't change your gender in that game. You can in Red Dead Online, which is made by the same company, but I'm stuck with a dude character in GTA Online. Doesn't bother me that much, but it'd be nice if I had the option.
Going in here.
Yeah, TVs to watch who's in the nightclub if you want to pick up somebody. I try to do everything to turn everything around. Like,
I don't think you can on PlayStation. I'll double check, but recently...
You can't.
Yeah, you can't.
I checked recently, and you have to do that weird...
Yeah, you gotta do a glitch or something to do it. And I'm too afraid to do that.
I know, and unfortunately in LA, I know a lot of the dudes are scumbags here, and I'm gonna...
Just to point out, the house is 50,000 square feet with only 800 for the staff. That shows the mindset of these asshats. Technically, the house is over 100 square feet. The 50,000 is just the garage and stuff.
Change that. I'm gonna turn all the dudes
So even worse.
into good people.
How are you gonna do that?
One of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set them on their feet. So check out what I did here. So this is the his and her
Here comes the bathroom stuff.
bath, right? This is the community bath. So this is the her side. This is the toilets and this is the sinks. And see these plates right here? That's for a monitor, right? And then if you come into the his side,
Happy. Can you believe
these are the
I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. This is the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
These are the urinals. And I'm gonna have cameras here looking at the guys.
You're gonna have cameras?
Cameras looking at the guys putting the image in the girls' bathroom. Out of the
What?
First of all, I think this is illegal. Second of all, why? I've never wanted to watch other people pee in my life. Why? 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 Thrashmio says men pissing on display. Gender equality achieved. Overthought with 50 bits.
The box thinking. That's a normal thing like a guy would do. Now I'm thinking like the girl, getting them back for a minute, you know?
You're not thinking like a girl. What? You think girls are like, you know what I would love? I'd fucking love to watch a man piss in a urinal.
There's zero chance I would ever want that.
You know, I actually did have an ex in high school who wanted to watch me pee.
What?
I had an ex in high school who wanted to watch me pee.
Excuse me? Is that the girl that would lick you?
Yes.
Oh, good.
She was the one that would stick her tongue in the hole where I don't have a tooth.
God.
She was an interesting one.
Mate, we're in a nightclub, in a house.
It's okay, everyone. She's married and has a kid now, so...
But this is a real nightclub with a 80-foot screen on the wall there.
So what's the capacity for this?
I don't know. I know that we are getting permits for 900 people safely. COVID guidelines safely, tables 6 feet across throughout the whole house. So
What?
it's big.
Wow.
You know?
Unbelievable.
Because I mean, when this is packed full of people, you talk
Nick says no kink shaming unless it's illegal, and this sounds fucking illegal, bro ham.
talking about
By the way, I'm not necessarily shaming that person I dated in high school. She was weird, but like I consented, so whatever.
Oh, you let her watch you pee?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah. So whatever. It didn't bother me. I'm not
How
into
old
it,
were
but
you?
17, 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't like 14 or something.
Oh,
easily a couple.
Meek with 45 bits says, and Jake likes to act like he's kinky. Jesus Christ.
Thousand people.
oh yeah,
for sure.
In the non-COVID times,
Yeah.
of course, thousands.
Oh, can you imagine this at night? The view.
I don't remember. No, why would I remember that?
I would remember if someone watched me pee.
I've seen you pee.
Yeah, and I remember that.
I guess.
Could you
Party.
imagine this at night with me living here?
It's not because you wanted to watch me pee.
No, it's because we were just in the bathroom at the same time.
Yeah, is that the plan?
And you visiting?
I'm there.
Oh, wait, hold on, boys.
Wait, you
Just
guys, you
me
will
as
find out
well.
the plan later. We're not saying anything more.
Okay.
You know what? Not only this will be the first, but if we do this tour non-stop, it will also be the first.
Right.
Like we've never done this all the way through at one time.
You know what's weird? That same person who wanted to watch me pee, like, was totally against dating people who were bisexual.
Oh.
She thought it was gross. Which I find interesting as a dichotomy. But whatever.
Well, you need to change your shoes. You wear your sole of your shoes out.
Morak with 100 bits.
Kinky.
What day is that? Wednesday I did almost 16,000 steps.
Around the house?
Yeah, so we gotta do more today.
I thought we've already done more than that.
Oh no, we've done 5,000 so far.
Everything is so beautifully done. It's not just big. It's done with sophistication, with class,
Thank you.
quality. I mean, look at the planks. Everything is precision. It's just amazing. You didn't even notice, did you?
I still have to go. You know what I do notice? All the things that are still wrong with the house I gotta fix. That's what I know. That's what I
Punch
noticed.
list.
Yeah, I can have a big punch
When are we seeing the servants' quarters? They do show them.
list here, but we're not done yet, so we will be. Another 4 weeks probably. Behind this area here, well, we didn't show you here. I don't usually go this whole thing, but we'll go over here. You even know what this is. Oh, this goes into the house, and then
He
over
was lost. He was lost. He had no idea.
What gets me about this too, and I don't think I've said this yet, but if, let's say I'm Jeff Bezos, you know? Let's say I'm an asshole and I don't care about any of the moral or ethical implications of buying a $500 million house, right? Just get all the moral stuff off the table for a second. If I have that kind of money, why am I buying a house someone else designed? I'm not going to spend $500 million on a house someone else made. I would have someone design a house specifically for my wants if I wanted to spend that much money on a house. Why would you buy a pre-made $500 million house that's going to have things you don't like? Hearthin with 100 bits says, have you seen the house made out of medical waste? I have not. What?
What?
Idea where it went.
So over here, this is the his and her bathroom for the pool. Oh, cool.
Where are you?
There's 2 showers here.
You didn't even know they were there.
They were, but I forgot. 2 showers and 2 bathrooms here. which is not really nice for the pool because you can take
Yeah,
a shower.
I wouldn't buy a $500 million house either. That's why I said get rid of all the, like, moral or, like, if you were to want to buy a house this expensive, why buy this one?
And get ready in your own bathroom right off the
Pool is
yeah.
gorgeous.
Thank you. All the doors are electric, so you push a button, they all open, so you don't have to push them manually.
So do you know what, Niall? We've done a lot of house tours, and I've walked
It's
around
such a pain in the ass to open doors like a poor pleb.
a lot of these places, and Michael, you can attest to this. Some of the big modern houses,
People that are in wheelchairs.
Yeah, that's not why he did it.
Oh, I know.
you don't feel like you could ever live there.
Yeah.
They just don't feel livable.
yeah.
That's
Cold.
a good point. Yeah.
As crazy as this is so far, and I know we've only seen a tiny bit, it feels so livable.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And it will be livable, and you know what? Once I put in
Rich
like
people have the worst fucking taste. What is up with that?
the long rugs that are comfortable, it will be, hopefully I'll be
You know,
living
the
here.
other good
Yeah.
thing about this house is you could really have a long-lasting relationship in this house because it could be 3 years before you see your partner.
Long distance relationship.
Ha ha ha. Rich guys don't like their partners. Ha ha. Isn't it funny how my wealth has made me so out of touch with other people and aloof that I can no longer make connections with other human beings? Ha 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 ha. I think that guy's life is probably a fucking nightmare.
Not only long distance, you could have guests in the house and your partner would never know they were there. Right?
There's so many things about this house that are unique. You know, like this house has a full north-south tennis court that you don't even see. Like you don't even
Where?
get that. I'll show
Where?
you. I'll show you when we get there.
Tennis court.
Okay, so let's go upstairs now.
Kirthan with 100 bits.
This is a hotel room. And not
Oh no, it's the most expensive hotel room. Yeah, we'll have to watch that sometime. Should we make this a regular thing? Are enough people entertained by this that looking at rich people's tacky shit is funny?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I'll make this a regular thing.
We have many.
Isaac Inanimate says, Hi Hannah. I know this is more of a Tuesday thing, but I went to my local metaphysical store to buy some herbs, and they were selling those recalled EMF protection stickers that contained radioactive material. What a world. Did he warn the people at the store? You should.
Methods of going upstairs.
Let's go this way. I'm going to reverse the tour.
Where does this go?
You'll see. Don't go
Hey,
there.
Elias,
It's off
thanks for
limits.
following.
It's like a staircase.
Add this one too. Okay. Okay. Oh god, mega yacht. Yeah. I'll start a new folder for these. What are we gonna call it? Chat, do we like Mansion Mondays for the name of this series or something else?
What about Madness Mondays?
Nah, because we already did that, but I don't think that's descriptive enough. Manic Mansion Mondays, Mega Rich Mondays. I like Mega Rich Mondays because some of it's gonna be yachts and stuff. We'll do Mega Rich Mondays. Mega Rich Mondays for now. If we decide to change it, we can. Nope, that's not where I wanted it. Sorry. Mega Rich Mondays. Save. Save. Cool.
It's in a museum.
See, it's turning now.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Look.
there we go.
Wow.
Okay, we're back towards the
D with Goblins says, I don't know if this is purely just a class divide or also a generational one, but the majority of millennials and Gen Z folks I know would be horrified at the prospect of being this rich and just hoarding it instead of making sure that no one in their community was without adequate housing or health care. Wealth is wasted on the wealthy. Yeah.
office now, and I don't usually go this way, but
Unfortunately, to be the kind of person that makes this much money, you have to be the kind of person who doesn't really care about other people.
I will. Oh, look at this powder room. This is really cool. We did it with inset mirrors.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, let's go up. This is also very difficult. These free-flowing stairs that
How
are
many
basically in the air.
staircases are there in the house? Do you know?
There's, I think, 3, like 6. I don't know. There's 3 main ones.
You have more elevators in the house than you do stairs.
This is one of the main.
The view from the staircase.
I know.
Oh, well, wait till you see the view from up here. So first of all, we come up here, and this is the first thing you see framed directly in the middle of your eye line is the Getty.
Wow.
Truly
Here, come this way.
spectacular.
This is the balcony for the library.
It pisses me off that this has this big, like, air quotes library. How many books does this guy fucking read?
Sick.
Let me clarify. How many books has this guy read that weren't books about getting rich? Isaac Inanimate says, I did warn the owner. I'm going back in a couple of days. If it's still on the shelf, I'll report it to local authorities. Good for you.
Sick. Hey guys, how are you down there? Sick. This is really high up.
Yeah.
Atlas Shrugged.
scared?
Yeah.
No, woozy.
And
The
what's
whole
cool
library is just Atlas Shrugged and the Fountainhead over and over and over again.
is every place where we have more than one bedroom, we have a living room. So you have a central space to hang off of your room. So this is the first living room.
How many TVs are in this house?
I'll show you what
Oh, maybe that was a painting on the wall, not a...
Walls are suede. What are these walls
Suede.
made? Suede.
suede wallpaper. So this is a wing of
No,
four
maybe that is
bedrooms
a
here.
TV. I can't tell.
The staircase going up. Can we pop in? Just have a
No,
quick...
not yet. Yeah, come to this one. I'm showing you the best. Trust
Oh,
me.
okay.
These are the best too, because it'll just give you an idea.
Adam, it's overwhelming.
It is.
It's truly overwhelming. It is... Wow. Spectacular, Niall. You must be so proud of yourself for achieving this.
You know what? I will be proud.
Achieving what? He didn't do anything. He got loans from a bank for $500 million and built a monstrosity. He didn't do anything.
As soon as all this happens. So look at the bathroom. I did them all the same, all the secondaries.
Secondary. Gorgeous.
And you guys should go out and look at the grounds because we haven't talked about anything yet, but when we do, I want you to imagine that these two rooms look right down into the grounds.
So just not to give anything away,
I'm not yet,
but
look.
just tell the guys watching about there's some plans for this house.
Yeah,
Don't give
yeah.
anything away.
You'll hear about the big world-changing plans of this house. So keep in mind where these two bedrooms are where the big plans are going to be happening right there on the grass. So could you imagine, as we talked before, you get both of these rooms and where that grass is where the big stuff is happening.
This is like a full-size football.
I mean, it's the kind of
room.
space, isn't it, where you could put a boxing ring, or you could put a stage for a performer, or you can do anything.
anything
you
you
know.
You
want.
have some of the biggest concerts in the world held out
Absolutely.
here.
God, wouldn't that be an idea?
I doubt that this residential neighborhood for rich assholes is zoned for you to have a boxing event here. If you think, like, HOAs are shitty, imagine an HOA that's full of millionaires and billionaires. You're living in Bel-Air, and you think your neighbors are gonna be okay with you holding live concerts on your lawn. Good luck.
That would be a wonderful idea. Where did you hear that from? That is crazy. Okay, so now we're going to go up to the sky deck. The sky deck is going to be a very special area for later. This is not the main entrance here.
And we're ignoring a bunch of bedrooms as we go, right?
Yeah, it's just they're going to get bored, you know.
I'll just have a quick peek in.
Just bedrooms that are gorgeous and the bathroom's spectacular.
Yeah.
Have a
Piss this guy off and everyone around him who lives in Bel-Air and turn it into a homeless shelter.
quick peek.
Rich assholes don't follow rules, though. They do when they're confronted by other rich assholes.
Okay, come up here.
Like, if he was surrounded by poor people, I agree, he would get away with it. But it's a rich guy versus a bunch of other really rich people. They'll win.
So this is the secondary entrance.
Look at the sink.
And the welcoming toilet.
So this is the secondary entrance to the sky deck. The main elevator is what you will use. You won't use this usually, but the sky deck is insane. I originally changed this all. This is where the air conditioning units were going, and we had to spend
H. Baird says, speaking of the events he might host.
Never know the simple
Oh, the
joys
monkey
of
knife
a
fight.
monkey knife fight.
God damn it.
millions to get one air conditioning unit instead of many to create this, and then structurally make it stronger. But here we have a putting green.
But of course, what would it be without a putting green?
Why wouldn't you have one? Overlooking the whole of LA.
This is my type of
And
grass.
today it's very hazy. It's usually never like this, you know?
You literally
It's L.A.
see everything. There's the
There's
reservoir
never smog in L.A.
over there. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Adam. Adam. We haven't seen the big bedrooms yet.
This is the bar.
Oh, another bar. Useful.
This is the sitting area, fire pit. This is the main elevator here.
This is the fire pit, right?
Yep.
And guys, there's still some finishing touches, like the stones that would go in there or whatever would go in there.
We're a month away. So what I'm going to do here, which is going to be
I feel
really
like I'm
cool.
at the Sky Bar or the top of the Waldorf.
Well,
here.
this is the sky deck. But you know what I'm going to do, fitting with the sky deck? I tried forever to get a helicopter pad here approved, and they wouldn't. But what I'm going to do is, right here, I'm going to get a gigantic helicopter with no motor. I'm going to gut the inside, and I'm going to make it the coolest vibe space you could ever have in your life, with shag carpet, with televisions that go around.
Why? He wanted a helicopter pad, so he can't have one. Again, probably because rich neighbors and zoning laws. But he thinks he's going to have a concert. No, probably you're not allowed to have a helicopter pad because helicopters are incredibly noisy and produce a lot of wind. Daddy Sume says, ooh, 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 call me Daddy. Hannah, you missed a whole conversation about someone watching me pee earlier, so you missed out. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, so instead, he's going to get a completely non-functional helicopter because he didn't care about the helicopter actually being used to get anywhere. He just wants it as a status symbol so people see, oh my god, you have a helicopter, ooh.
Around with, like, this is going to be my helicopter sleeping pad.
Very Austin Powers.
Yeah, but way better.
This is beyond a party house. This is an experience. I mean, I've traveled the world. There's very few countries I haven't been to. I thought up until today I'd seen it all in various different formats. I was wrong. This is like something I have never seen before. I'm so thrilled you let us be the exclusive release to the world of this property, and whatever you're doing here, I want to be part of it. Because
and you will be. And you know what? Imagine
is...
this: like, you could never think of anybody that has a YouTube channel would have more impressions than a network. Like,
that's true.
Like, so I'm trying to mix it up in ways that no one has ever thought to do, and I have everybody coming to me. Like, everybody wants to be here. Everybody, believe me. So
I can imagine, and we're flattered, honoured, humbled
you.
that you've allowed us here with cameras, because this is just incredible.
Michael, please give me a sign off right now so that we can skip to part 2 of this video, because this is obviously a big house tour, so we want to break the
Part 2! Yeah.
of our tour.
Yeah, on the previous episode, I know, we saw it, we just watched it.
that light is like 12 feet tall. Like, that is all custom and made and took months to make. Like, they don't make lights that are 12 feet. You know what I mean? Like, you see it on these.
Everything is gigantic.
And you see it on the wall, it looks normal. But could you imagine if you.
They showed some of the they've showed some of the bathrooms. One of them had cameras so ladies could watch men pee, which is how the pee story even happened, I think. It's very strange.
The palm trees are huge. You don't realize how big these palm trees are.
Well,
These are not your run-of-the-mill palm trees.
No, and let me explain to you so you understand. All of this grass, all of the water, all of the palm trees, there are rooms below you. This is in the air. This is like a swimming pool depression of concrete that took 6 months to waterproof. It's about that deep, And then there's rooms below. So we put in the dirt. I mean, I have the pictures of the construction.
This guy is brown-nosing harder than Hannah's ex. The pee thing is different than a poop thing, I think.
Which I should give you two, like of before, you know?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy. So now we'll go first to another bedroom, a secondary bedroom. This is the same as the bedroom you guys saw down below.
This is secondary bedroom.
Secondary. So we have another art gallery here.
So big.
Again, the paintings are just the ugliest.
So big. So this you
The paintings are just the ugliest?
No, he said it's so big, just so big.
could put 2 full-size snooker tables here.
Easy.
Oh, but you don't need that because we have that downstairs. So let me show you.
Of course. That's in the snooker room, Michael.
This is one of the secondaries.
My goodness.
It's hazy, but you usually see all the boats in the water.
I was just saying, you could park your boat in Marina del Rey. You could stand on the sky deck and see it.
Yeah.
You could nearly put one of those skylines in and zip line.
Wouldn't that be great? Could you get that approved? Wow.
Tea with the Goblin says, I didn't know if you ever saw the TV series adaptation of Snowpiercer, but it's worth watching. There's one moment where the people in the middle-class carriage are negotiating with the people in the poorest carriages. Quote, our people are worried that you're coming for our bunks. There's a bowling alley in first class. We're not interested in your bunks. Yeah, no, I haven't seen the show. I've seen the movie.
So this is the entrance to the master bedroom right here. That's the main elevator there, right? But this is the master bedroom entrance. You come in here. This is the master bedroom, living room, kitchen, bar.
Oh my
We
goodness.
haven't even seen the big kitchen yet.
I know.
This is the kitchen for the master bedroom, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bar. It has a microwave for popcorn. You can watch TV, whatever, you know. This is the hers bath that has its own steam.
You have a his and hers bath? Oh my god.
Check the closet out.
Oh my goodness. It's like a Beverly Hills boutique.
I love it. Absolutely.
The amount of cleaning for all this glass is just freaking me out.
Love it. Gee. Unreal. Unreal. It's so
And
elegant.
let me explain like some of the things I've done so you understand. Like, like I did this once before in another house, but what I didn't like is when you open the drawers, you saw the track. So what I have to come up with here is, check this out. We put the tracks underneath, so you just have the
that's
slot.
so clever.
We have things like here, everything is rose gold here. So even the hinges are rose gold, and they're all lined in suede. So they're all like hand stitched, it's like Aston Martin.
Why do my drawers need to be hand-stitched suede? Why? For what?
So it's like an Aston Martin.
But why? Why would you want that?
I invented, which is a fortune, it's not installed here yet for his bath, his closet, built-in watch winders in the closet. So you can display your watches, but people can't take them. So like when you have parties, most of the watch winders are sitting on the islands. Now it's in the closet. I'll show you. It's not in yet, but I'll show you. So this is his bath.
Wow, look at that tub.
That's a small tub.
Yeah.
3 showers?
No.
At least he's spending the money and not sitting on it like a dragon. I can't agree. Because he spent it on the dumbest shit, and now all these resources and labor were used for this house that is useless for everyone.
The toilet, it's a shower, it's a steam. Then over
And
here.
they're half frosted.
Yeah,
So you can't-
gradually. I thought that looked better, you know, so you don't see.
Beautiful. So what do we have here? We have
Toilet,
toilet,
shower,
shower,
steam.
Steam with a view.
Amazing.
Wow. And here's one of those. Again, you have this tub in the other house, right?
Yeah,
Same
similar,
style.
yeah. This is His closet, this is where the built-in watch winder goes, but this one's for like 35 watches here. You know? And I don't even wear watches anymore.
This is beautiful.
Then I'll show you something you've never seen. Keep in mind, the bed has to be made custom because this bed's way too small, even though it's a king. I need to get a custom one made because it looks so small in this bedroom, and it has a TV that comes out of the wall and spins 360 degrees, and it has your own master bedroom swimming pool.
Why would you need your own master bedroom swimming pool when you already have like 4 other pools in the house? And why do you need a TV that swivels 360 degrees?
Check it out.
Oh my goodness me.
Office, swimming pool, hot tub, waterfall, deep plunge.
Look at that. It's glass. The entire thing is glass. Look how thick this is. This is,
Oh my goodness.
what is that? That's 3 inches. Unreal.
Hold on, I gotta go up here and take a look.
Unreal.
Is the floor plan for this public? Probably not. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Where were we? Fuck. I accidentally skipped around. I didn't mean to do that. We were further than that.
Are we able to see the TV in operation?
I don't know.
Xenon Exemer, thanks for
I don't know where the
15
remote
months.
is, but it does. You can see the track.
Look at this, Adam.
No, it's not. But it comes, it turns. So like you can turn it here, you can turn it here, you can watch TV
Yeah,
while
I
you're
see
in the
the
pool.
entire track, and then it disappears in there, right?
Yeah, into there, yeah. I have to redo this whole wall though, because I have to make this bed custom, like the whole width of the wall, and like, you know, I got a lot of plans here. And once the track's
Why?
done,
The
we're
bed
gonna
looks
put like a little
fine.
fiber felt around
It's a
the little
fucking
like,
king-size bed. Even if you put a California king there, like, it's not, it doesn't look too small. It's a fucking giant bed.
Yeah.
hair thing,
It's too small for the room.
so you don't see
Then build a smaller room.
that big opening. I mean, you don't like that costs so much money, and like I never even thought of it at the time. Like this had to be all custom. This doesn't exist.
No, of course not. No.
Yeah.
This is just stupid. How many steps have you done so far now?
9,647.
That ain't bad.
No.
It's a couple.
Yeah.
I mean, just look, take a look down here, mate.
It's 10-pin bowling, you know? You could play 10-pin bowling.
But look, all the way down to the bottom.
To the bottom.
We haven't been down there yet. That's rather good, old chap.
How did he have this money? He got loans from banks, and now he's in debt.
What would you say is your most favorite part of the house?
It's a great
There's
question.
so many, but I will tell you, I've been asked that before at a Univision interview, and it's hard to say now because I haven't given it away. But my favorite parts of this house is the house's ability to change the world.
Here comes more delusion. Slowdog52 with 100 bits says, not to date myself, but Robin Leach thinks this is a bit much. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. I understood the reference, surprisingly enough. He thinks his garish, ridiculous mansion dog shit pile is going to change the world.
That's my favorite part.
I think it's nearly time for me to change my shoes.
I know. Huh?
You want them out yet?
Oh, unbelievable.
This is the 50-car garage.
Yeah, just so everyone feels a little bit better, I guess.
When it comes to houses,
Mega Mansion, once worth $500 million, defaults on $100 million in debt, forcing a sale. A gargantuan residence in Los Angeles, once dubbed The One by its developers, now on track to be sold after the owner defaulted on more than $100 million in loans and debt, according to court documents. In an Instagram post last summer, Niall Niami, the project's developer, pitched the 105,000 square foot home as having 7 pools, a 50-car garage, 10,000 bottle wine cellar, and even its own nightclub. You get it. Blah, blah, blah. Niami borrowed $82 million from Henke Capital in 2018 to continue building the home, but in March of this year, Henke served a notice of default, sending the property towards a foreclosure sale. Niami had 90 days to pay or renegotiate the debt, which had grown to more than $110 million, according to the court documents. With no payment made by July, the home was placed in court-ordered receivership, which is an alternative to foreclosure for complicated real estate deals. The receiver, Theodore Lanes of Lanes Management Services, is tasked with accounting for debts against the property, readying, then selling the property, and ideally repaying lenders and creditors with the proceeds. Henke Capital declined to comment about the default or receivership. Niall Niami did not respond to a request for comment. But despite promises that the property was nearly done, during a video tour of the home posted in April, he said it would be another 4 weeks probably. There's a complicated punch list left, and the property is not ready for market, according to Lane's first report filed with the court. Some items Lane's outlined are fairly typical final details when building a home. The gas company won't provide service until there's a certificate of occupancy issued, for instance. But others are particular to the property. The permit to build a commercial-grade catering kitchen was denied, and that space remains empty. Oh, that's probably why we haven't seen that kitchen yet, because it doesn't exist. Lane said in an email to CNN Business that he's still learning about new issues that need to be dealt with, including obtaining the plans and permits and sorting out agreements with artists who work on the house, a furniture staging company, and the gardener. It's a pretty extensive list, he said. Other problems the property faces, according to the report: the insurance had lapsed in early 2021. Challenges from social media users to sneak onto the property have led to intruders. Clearly anything that would fall under safety would have priority, said Lane in an email. As for the other projects, they're all being evaluated based on requirements to achieve the certificate of occupancy. If they're mandatory for certificate of occupancy, they're getting priority. The home also has more than $2 million in unpaid taxes and invoice to vendors for concrete, air conditioning, and scaffolding, according to Lane's report. This is very complicated property with quite a few open issues, Lanes wrote in his report. At present, the focus is to obtain complete insurance and develop a timeline and budget to secure the certificate of occupancy in order to maximize value and to make the property more marketable. Ew. I don't like how that guy talks either. Jesus Christ. I'm just trying to see. Other default notices arrived too, including one on a debt of $10 million on a home in Hollywood Hills and another debt of $23 million on a home in Bel-Air, according to Los Angeles Times. Niami is being sued by other creditors looking to get their money. Real estate firm Compass is suing for non-payment of a $200,000 loan he took out while trying to sell a different home in Bel-Air, according to court documents. Is this guy just going around and scamming banks all over LA to build fucking mansions that he can't sell?
It sure seems like it, to be honest.
Now I just want a documentary about this.
Oh my God, Adam. Oh my God.
This is a car showroom, Michael.
Scamming banks is based. You know, if he was building homeless shelters with the money, I would agree. It's not what he's doing.
This is bigger than most car showrooms. Look. Unreal. And there's two turntables, one to the left, one to the right, correct? Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Adam, I don't even
I don't
know
think Tate's
what
rich
to
enough
say.
to be friends with
I
this guy.
collect cars. I would like this.
Yeah.
You'd need to collect a few more to
keep
fill
them
this.
here.
I need a few more
Keep
cars.
them here if I could drive them, you know?
We went downstairs before, but somewhere completely different.
Yeah. Can I
We
come over
haven't
here?
seen any of this.
Remember when I talked to you about the virtual Shark Tank I'm going to do? I showed you the
Yes.
rendering. This is where I'm going to do it here. Imagine,
This
like the
entire wall?
TV you saw in the nightclub, this entire wall of virtual Shark Tank. Another
Why?
living room with 2 bedrooms. So we have a bedroom here and a bedroom here and a living room.
You know, it's such a pleasure to stand on carpet right now because I've walked so much, my feet are hurting. So this is like bedroom number 15 or something.
It's what this is. There's a total of 9 bedrooms in the house. Then we have 8-bedroom staff quarters and 3-bedroom guest house.
Which we're coming to.
Yeah, we haven't been to yet.
He's
And you know what would be
playing
really
Sims with
cool?
cheat codes
Since we have
IRL.
so much space, we can put some of the monitors this way and that way, so you get the depth like it's water. You know what I mean? So it's not just on the wall. That'd be so badass, you know? Okay, over here, this is the East Hall, and this is kind of like the hangout area on this side where we have another bar.
Oh, Adam, it's never ending.
This is going to be champagne and wine so you can eat around your wine and champagne. This is a bar, and there's another sitting area here.
So there's like multiple like clubby lounge areas, right? So just chill.
Yeah.
Do you have like a sports bar or somewhere where you'd watch UFC or
Yeah, I'll show
fights
you.
or whatever?
I'll show you, yeah.
Hold on, I have a nightclub and other bars, but let me show you the sports bar.
So this is champagne in the back and wine on the right, left. We're just waiting.
Fuck it, turn this bitch into a commune. It's a whole community in this house. Start growing stuff in the yard. Produce and stuff. Just fuck it.
For the racking to come from Italy.
So what are these rooms?
This is the wine room. So this is the wine and champagne. So it's temperature controlled behind the glass. You can have dinner around the wine.
Complete area wrapped round.
Yeah.
And it's enormous. So
yeah. I think it's 5,000 bottles or something.
5,000 bottles.
That's a party.
Now this is cool.
That's the price of an average house.
Right.
So this is the AV, because the AV was around $10 million when we decided to display it.
Yeah, I love to look at my server room.
Oh, that is just incredible.
10 million bucks for all the AV.
For all of it, yeah.
That's a very clever idea. Why not display it,
Yeah.
right? It's so cool.
We'll come in here after. I want to show you the wellness first.
Look, there's another pool.
I know.
Yeah, we'll come back there. It's better to go this way. So this is the wellness.
Adam.
The wellness has a fireplace. The wellness has a sitting area, hot tub, 2 treatment rooms. This is a water feature. This is a beauty salon that has 3 haircut and 3 hair wash and 2 pedicure.
Why do you have a beauty salon in your house? Are you planning on employing regular beauticians? What?
Unreal.
And I did it all with burgundy and rose gold, which I thought was really nice in the light gray.
Unreal.
That was actually one of my favorite things about your other house was the, right off of the master, you had like the whole beauty area.
Yeah, it was
Do you remember?
one chair,
Yeah.
one hairdressing chair, and one like pedicure chair. This is a full-blown salon.
Oh yeah.
There are salons in Beverly Hills smaller than this.
Yeah. So this is, and then this is the waiting area. This is a water feature. And then over here, this is our wet area, which is really cool, with another water feature that comes behind here. But then we have the dry sauna, steam sauna.
Oh
we
my
have
God, listen
3
to how
showers
echoey
and
it
a
is.
Dornbrock body deluge.
At least this one's like a bathroom steam room thing, so it has some sort of justification for the echoiness.
a
but-
warm slab that drenches you with different kinds of water.
I love living in a Minecraft cave house where everything is just flat and square and empty.
Techniques.
Wow.
I've never seen anything like this, Niall, ever. I mean, even in some of the finest hotels in the world, finest spas, it's not like this. This is a whole nother level. I mean, it really is. It's a whole nother level.
The indoor pool is really cool because I did super, super hard things that nobody's done. Here, let's go over here and see this. So this is...
You paid people to do something that's really hard that no one has done. You did not do that. You paid people to do it. What is with rich people thinking they did something if they pay someone to do something? Like, if I get a package on Amazon, I didn't deliver a package to myself. I paid Amazon to do that, and then they paid someone to deliver it. Who is this guy? Rich asshole who built this $500 million house, and he's completely delusional. Morok, thank you for gifting a sub.
This is a hot tub. And then we have 2 treatment rooms where I just have to etch the glass.
Haha. Massage room. With a view.
That with a view. But what I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to try to take the view out of this level. I'm going to put trees and planters to not have any view here, to have a totally different vibe and like greenery and privacy like I have in my Londonderry house. Because
which is why you built a balcony, so you could close the room in and not have a view.
You have so much view, you're exposed all the time. And
That's true.
I mean...
Which is why I built the house with so many views.
What's great is you're exposed to the view, but no other houses look into you, which is really rare to be 5 minutes from sunset. Now I have the indoor pool that was really hard. We have moss walls that take the natural humidity from the room, but I also inset mirror above pool with an LED light, which is very, very hard to do. And we have these electric doors that open when you walk up to them. But this is the indoor pool with the mirror.
Oh my goodness. Chlorine or
The people that actually built this house.
Yeah.
salt water?
Salt.
If these things are actually hard to do, then fucking give credit to the people that did them.
Yeah.
This is something else.
But like,
So-
you see how it reflects the water?
I do. And the beautiful living walls.
Living walls, yeah.
This is insanity.
I actually think the moss walls are cool. Like, if I was at a place with a pool, not someone's private house, but probably, no. Like, some place with a pool, and I saw that, I'd be like, oh, that's kind of cool.
See, it's insanity.
This is my favorite part yet.
Now we're gonna get into the gym. It has all techno gym equipment and a juice bar.
What is techno gym equipment?
I mean, it's like a...
I mean, how do you even begin to describe? Let's say we didn't have a video camera on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have any way of describing this house. You have to see it, you have to experience it. The sheer size of it, look down there. I mean, I have no idea what that is, but it continues to
You already walked through there. Do you not remember you walked through there 5 seconds ago?
grow and grow and
It's the hall you walked down to get into the other room.
grow, and this
I mean, this is a full juice bar.
yeah.
I feel like I'm in a...
This is
Once everything's revealed and I
Jumbo
move in
juice on
here,
steroids.
I am going to have the best body in the world. Oh, he's gonna be so sad every time he comes here. He's gonna be like, oh, look at Niall, he's like buffer.
Why does this one room have like 4 flat screen TVs on the walls?
Because it's like a gym.
Yeah, but like, bring your fucking iPad in and watch Netflix on your iPad. Why do you need 4 flat screen TVs?
You can't possibly expect him, with his own 2 hands, to carry something.
Every day, younger every day, still eating the cheeseburger. That is going to be, after it's done, this is going to be a little pool with a deck in the middle, and that's where we're going to do the, it's a yoga platform outside.
onward we go. It's hard to believe that it just keeps going.
Oh, yeah, it is.
What percentage are we at now, Niall?
Like 70.
Friends.
Okay, we're getting there.
So this is the his and her getting ready area. So this has 2 showers, 2 sinks, and
Getting ready area as opposed to a bathroom? What?
toilet and locker.
You already have his and hers bathrooms. Why do you need a his and hers getting ready area? What?
Which they have to add in the combo codes, but like if you have your friends here, they can come get ready here. So they have to be in your house, you know? 1 and 2.
I love these. These are brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Clever. So another loo.
Powder room or loo.
Loo.
Loo. It's a
Another
loo.
loo. I'm totally lost.
Okay, back. Now we're back towards the,
I'm really curious how much this house will end up selling for, because even if someone hated the house and knocked it down, which would kind of be hilarious, also wasteful, but, you know, it would be funny. The land itself is worth a lot of money because it's in Bel-Air. I wonder how much this house is going to eventually sell for, because it was originally $500 million. It's not that now.
virtual Shark Tank. Look. Look at this.
You
I
want
would
to
get
clog this man's toilets.
this shot like that.
I don't think he'd notice for about a month.
Oh, you got it. You do the spin. I'm a director, so like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be directing like 2 or 3 movies I'm writing right now.
He's writing and directing 2 or 3 movies right now. Okay.
I never, and I'll show you. You know,
It sold for $63 million in September.
Seriously?
That's almost 10 times less what he asked for. I think that's less money than he owed to the bank.
It is. Just from one bank, he borrowed 86,
Yeah.
and then it went up because of interest to 100.
That's hilarious.
you know what? I'll show you the theater.
Where is the theater?
Wait. It's very hard. It's very hard to see this because my ex that I met 8 months ago. I'm married. It didn't work out because she's from Argentina. She doesn't listen to me. Blah 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 blah.
What? Huh.
But it's still hard to see because we were like soulmates, like deeper connection that you could ever imagine. So it's hard to watch the music video I directed with her, but you
Rich people have the dumbest fucking lives.
should see it.
No,
We're in the theater. We'll should see it. Okay, so this is the West Wing. We'll see this first.
We didn't go down here, right?
No.
Nope. So to the right
I feel like this is the size of an airport.
To the right is a his and hers bath and the restaurant kitchen that's closed. And then this is our
Am I
lounge
seeing
area.
this right?
How is
No,
she doing?
yeah. So this is the pool lounge,
She hasn't even gotten any hair stuck and stuff yet.
Oh, nice.
pool table lounge.
So when I said, Niall, have you got anywhere where we could watch the UFC?
Yeah, I'm showing you. This is the.
Oh, this isn't it?
My
Oh my god, it's a 4-lane bowling alley.
goodness.
No, this is not it. This is the bowling.
If I had money, I want a bowling.
I could see building 1 lane or 2 even, maybe. But a
Because then we can have like a bowling party.
sure, you build a 4 fucking lane bowling alley in your fucking house? What the shit?
Alley, 4 lane, and then this is a golf simulator.
Oh my good. Look at the walls. Watch the walls.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Slow Dog says, if this video ends with a Minotaur jumping out Blair Witch style, it will have been worth it.
With the digital scores and the golf simulator.
So you have a putting green and a golf simulator.
How many does the White House have? I know Nixon built a bowling alley in the White House. I don't know if it's still there because it gets renovated a lot.
Then over here.
And the
Wait, was it Nixon? I thought it was Nixon.
Kitchen.
I could be wrong.
No, yeah, that's a little kitchen, but that's back into the wellness center where we were.
we didn't see it, but it's just another
Okay,
case.
Back
I
into
mean,
the juice bar.
Let me look. Yeah, it looks like there's a 1-lane bowling alley in the White House, which is actually pretty cool. I have no issue with that.
Yeah, like the president can't just go off and go bowling
No,
somewhere.
that's fine. I get why presidents, like, build entertainment stuff into the White House, right? I understand that. I don't have a problem with that. It's fine. Like, it didn't bother me either. I think like Donald Trump, even though I hate Donald Trump and I think he's a piece of shit, he had like a golf simulator thing built into the White House, and some people were mad about that, and I was like, nah, I don't. That is not a thing I give a shit about. There are.
Also like golf.
Sure, golf is fun. I don't care. I don't care if presidents, put little things like that in the White House, whatever. It's not like they get to keep it, once their term is over, they leave anyway, and it's just part of the place. I think that's fine.
Are you gonna take me golfing someday?
Sure. Be prepared. You will hurt your back a lot if you're not used to, like the first couple times I went golfing, like back to back, because I was in Florida and my grandparents, and they wanted to take me golfing. I hurt my back so bad because I never use those back muscles. Discordant Vol with 100 bits says this man doesn't deserve a Minotaur.
Wellness center, where the spa was.
Adam, look, Adam.
Yeah, like Obama had a basketball court, but like I don't care. I'm fine with presidents, having little things like that put in. I don't care.
I know.
So this is the pool room bar, pool table.
I didn't think it could get better. It just keeps getting better. And it's so tastefully done. Everything is so tastefully done.
100%.
Even this.
Tasteful, huh? Apparently my definition of tasteful is a lot different than these people.
I mean, look at the pool table.
It's
The
a
balls,
cool
the way
pool
that
table,
this is,
but with everything else, it's just gross to me.
yeah. The walls.
No word of a lie. I have not seen a single thing yet that I don't like.
I haven't either.
Thank you.
I haven't either.
I've
Not
seen
one.
things that need to be done though, like cracks and this and that.
Yeah, but
But in terms of the design,
Daddy Sume says, went to see my grandfather again today. He's doing better. He got some rest and sounded better, but holy fuck, it's $6,000 a month for his care. I hate this dystopia. Oh my god, that's terrible. I'm really sorry.
Yes, well, thank you.
It's spectacular.
So these double doors, this is an office.
What is this? What is this?
That's where the nightclub is right there. So they made us put a wall up, and I was going to try to open it after final, but I thought this is actually better because you have your nightclub, it's separate from your house. They can't hear you,
and they
but
can't
it
get
would
in.
but it would be much more usable to have a door, and then you could have this whole area. You could have theater premieres, all kinds of shit, you know. But we'll see. So this is where the restaurant kitchen is, but it's not done yet. It's here, right?
It was never done.
Block.
I wonder what they did with that space now.
And that's huge.
Huge. And then this whole area, you have stairs up to where the kitchen is. You have an elevator up to the kitchen, and this is like the staff bathroom and the restaurant kitchen.
Amazing.
Right? Okay, now let me show you.
Chaos is your friend says, I care about the millions of dollars he spent at his own golf courses when he had a golf simulator in the White House. I do care about that, yeah. Enriching himself with taxpayer money by going to his own clubs and hotels is not okay. I don't think that's okay at all.
The next. Now we're going to the best theater you've ever seen. It has a full Dolby Atmos system. It has, I don't know how many speakers, but I did see the speakers going behind the theater screen, which were about 8 feet tall each. It's got like 20 subwoofers. It's crazy. Hopefully I can hook it up so we can watch the video. But this is the entrance. We have digital movie posters so you can change. This is our candy room, which will look great when it's all filled with different color candies.
Oh my god, it's a room just for fucking candy. What the shit?
Wow.
my God.
I hate it. I hate it so much. What's even the point? You're gonna fill those up and they're gonna sit there for 30 years. You're never gonna empty those if you fill them full of gumballs or Kit Kats or whatever you throw in there. M&Ms. Stupid. Dr. Gamble with 50 bits.
Oh, come everyone, let us retire to the parlor and enjoy my unnecessary excess of wealth and luxury.
TubeMan642 says, speaking of our nightmare healthcare system, today I just had an $80,000 hospital reduced to $25. I don't know how. Wow. What the fuck?
You didn't forget many things now.
Okay, here's the theater.
Well, it's like a theater, goes both directions. Oh, you're kidding me.
He has a full movie theater in the house! Do you see how big the... Oh, of course. Wait, are you watching on your computer over there? Okay.
Kidding me.
This is a theater.
This is the real deal theater.
Yeah, let me see if I can put the music video up. Hold on.
Can you put the lights on so that we can show it? Okay, so if this wasn't configured like this, you could put 100 people in here as a AMC theater.
100%. This is as big.
This is bigger than the IMAX, not the IMAX, the...
That is not bigger than an... Has he ever seen a fucking IMAX movie? What? Don't get me wrong, it's a huge screen for a house, but it's smaller than a normal movie screen at the theater. He thinks it's bigger than an IMAX screen? What the fuck?
Whatever they have down in the Grove, look at the size of that screen.
Yeah, I mean, this is as big as some of these smaller rooms.
Yeah. I've never imagined anything like this in a house.
No.
I mean, if I went to a movie theater in LA, I wouldn't expect.
No, I mean, and I only go to like iPix, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not even the same as this, you know? But this costs 10 times more.
What was the cost of this theater?
Oh, tons.
Throw a number on it.
I don't know. Millions.
How many millions?
Maybe 4 or 5.
I believe it.
The seats alone.
There we go. Oh my God. Now you guys get an idea and a perspective of just how big this really is. And I've stood in front of screens before and shown you how big they are, but I'm barely above the bottom of the screen.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Okay, I'll show you my girl's music video when you guys are done filming.
Is this the music video with his ex-wife in it? Yes, sad rich man. Please show me the music video you shot with your ex-wife in your movie theater.
I gotta turn the light off again because I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm just gonna stand here for a second.
And take it in.
Look at the Hermes blankets.
I know, I saw cashmere blankets.
Isaac Inanimate with 50 bits says, always call the hospital about your bills. They overcharge you on purpose on the off chance you don't call and complain. You can cut hundreds of dollars or more off your bill. Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I've seen multiple people do that, basically, yeah.
What the fuck?
These are all electric too. They all have the look.
Oh, let's maybe not look at that. That's Niall's phone. Who knows what's on that?
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
I don't know what these buttons do, but that's a fun one. Let's see what this one does. Oh, where am I going? Oh, well, I'm loving this.
Why are you sitting like that?
Well, I don't know. I didn't know what it was going to do. Oh, look, it's doing stuff. What does this do?
Oh, that's the top one.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Mate,
It's
can you
crazy, right?
believe?
And
This
every
is,
one
we're
of
in a
these
house
seats-
right now.
Do what now?
We're in a house right now.
I know. This is like iPix on steroids.
This theater is amazing. Cope. Well, that guy's millions of dollars in debt and the house was foreclosed on, so I don't know if I'm the one coping.
Okay, so now we're gonna head to the guest house.
That's,
Just
Yeah, it cost 500 million and sold for 63 million. That's taking a bath.
to point out, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
H-Baird says, is part 3 the rooms full of deadly children's games he's been indebted people to play? No, I think part 3 is just an interview with him. They just sit down and talk, like, why did you build this and stuff.
Washing machine.
But there's also a laundry room in the staff quarters.
Oh, we haven't even seen the staff quarters.
No, not yet.
There's a laundry room in the staff quarters, which is, I'm sure, the main laundry room.
it's all very supercar friendly as well.
Very
Gradients.
supercar friendly. I was going to bring my baby today, but I didn't because I wasn't sure how the drive would be. So.
Which one?
En Largo,
Oh, yeah?
one of 12 in the world.
Wow. Okay, this is the guest house. So the guest house is 4 bedrooms. Sorry, 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms with its own laundry room and its own swimming pool. This also leads you to the tennis court.
Do you know how many square feet the guest house is?
It's about 4,000, 4,400.
His guest house is 4,000 square feet.
Guest house, 4,500.
I love all this lavender.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I created this. They had grass here, and I'm like, no, we got to do something cool. So Paul drew up these circular planters. It was a pain in the ass, but look how good it looks, you know?
Fabulous.
So
These
here's
look like olive trees, are they?
yeah, olive with lavender, yeah.
Beautiful.
Here's the guest house. So guest house, you know what, I mean, like when I live in this house for this show, I'd even be comfortable living here, you know what I mean? Like
It's gorgeous.
yeah. It's,
Oh,
I really,
How humble of you that you'd feel comfortable living in this opulent guest house that's bigger. It's more than twice as big as my house, you fucking asshole. Oh, rich people are the worst. You like to think that every room in the house is just for him to have a totally different environment to cry himself to sleep every night. You gotta mix it up. Dr. Gamble says, imagine being the neighbor of this place and every time you look out your window, you just be like, fucking rich people. It's Bel-Air. They're all rich people.
want smaller space now in my place because it's like that's, I mean, for what we're
The guest house honestly looks better, if I'm being real. Like I said earlier, like, I'm fine with, like, people, like, having big houses and shit. I still think this is a bit fucking opulent. But, yeah, whatever. It's not a big deal to me. I don't care. Like, this house looks fine. This looks like a house. It's got wood floors. The cabinets and stuff in the kitchen look all right. Like, this is a much nicer looking house to me.
we're doing is going to be great, and you couldn't do it without it. But like this would be cool, comfortable. You got your own pool.
Beautiful.
So this is the living room, dining room, kitchen,
Miele appliances, top of the line, everything, as
Yeah.
of course one would expect.
powder room. It has its own laundry room. 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, and this is the master bedroom.
Again, beautiful.
Yeah. And then it has a gigantic infinity pool.
The doors, I mean, every detail is just gorgeous. Wow. Amazing. Niall, this is amazing. This is the guest house.
Yeah.
Look at the size
And then
of
we'll
this
walk
deck.
over here. I'll show you the north-south tennis court.
I'm trying to think where you could possibly have that. And this here,
That's where we're going. I'm showing you. Come on, come on. Come on, Michael. And this is on piles, so half of this is up in the air. This is it.
Unreal.
And it's north-south. I have a fire pit at the end. I have a hot tub with water on 5 sides, a viewing room. Look at this hot tub.
This is an enormous, I mean, it's not just the size of a tennis court, it's the size of 2 tennis courts. This is, so you're just going to have this all finished up with a...
Yeah, yeah. And then here I got the hot tub that the water spills over 4 sides, and the water comes down the black wall, so 5 sides of water come down.
And what is this room here?
It's just like to view, if people, to get out of the sun. We'll have like furniture set up here, and probably a little, like, that's the thing that's missing, a little bar here, so like if you need drinks while you're playing tennis.
Amazing. Whoa.
Bathroom.
Adam, this is crazy.
What do you do when you're that much in debt? Wear a barrel with suspenders for the rest of your life? I feel like he's probably fine. I feel like even if you're, like, when you're that rich, even if you get in extreme debt, like millions of dollars, I just find it hard to believe that he's gonna actually be poor. I don't think rich people get poor like that very often.
Pit down there.
Say again? Yes,
Fire
there's
pit
another
down
fire
the
pit and a sitting area.
Let's go take a look. Wow.
Well, this will be beautiful when it's finished too.
I mean, just look from here.
You can't even begin to describe the immensity. It's just insane.
Yeah,
it's
rich friends and contacts that help you out. Yeah.
How big is the lot?
Sure, declare bankruptcy, get rid of all your debt, then your friend will give you a nice cushy job for 7 figures at their company, and you don't have to do anything. Bittergrin says, odds are that he isn't in debt, an LLC or something is in debt. Yeah, that's probably true.
5.5 acres of flat. And it's basically all house.
Yeah.
It would be funny if he took out actual personal loans for the house, though.
Okay, you want to see the staff quarters?
Yes, please.
So this is the staff quarters. It's 7 bedrooms. This is one of the sizes. This is like the bath, the area, the closet.
These are lovely bedrooms for staff quarters.
Yeah, great views.
Beautiful bathrooms.
Then here's all of them here, because come straight down.
Did you say these are the staff quarters? Look at how comparatively small the hallways are in the staff quarters to the house.
Staff quarters, staff, 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 staff.
They're not showing any of these rooms because they're for the poors, so who cares?
Staff, not staff. Laundry room here. Beyond this is a living.
And all the staff share one laundry room because fuck them.
Living room, kitchen, and a security detail that leads you right to the garage. And this is the laundry for the staff. So they have everything. They have a living room, a kitchen, a laundry, all the bedrooms. You could fit like 4 staff in each room if you wanted to, like, and they could be totally comfortable.
Absolutely incredible. It's ginormous, if that's such a word.
Yeah, 4 staff in each room.
That's insane.
These people are monsters.
So, as I promised you, this...
Yeah, the candy gets its own room. The staff gets 4 people per room.
has to have been the most epic house tour in the history of house tours. Can't thank you enough, Niall, for letting us exclusively tour this amazing, the one, house. And something that's really exciting, next week you guys need to tune in because I'm going to be doing an interview with Niall. He has got some plans that are life-changing, world-changing, and
they are not world-changing.
You guys are going to be the very first people to see that. We didn't want to give away too much on this.
Perfect. That's
but
perfect.
wow, I know a little itsy bit. I don't know everything. In fact, I know probably 1%, and I can't wait to hear it too. So that's coming soon. Tune in next time. For now, we're in it to win it. Niall, thank you.
Thank you.
Hit that
Thank you.
subscribe button.
Thank
Hit
you.
the bell. We'll see you.
Oh boy. Okay, let's take a look at the interview, part 3. I think this is part 3 at least. Yeah. H. Baird says, Versailles didn't leave me this disgusted. That was at least used for state functions, and half of it was apartments rented out to other nobles.
We just had the most epic house tour in the history of our channel. I think in the history of anybody's channel. I'm sure you all agree, the best house ever. And
no, fuck this guy and his disgusting mansion.
I genuinely hated that house.
Yeah, it's gross. Here's the comment. This unscripted interview is 18 minutes of the most compelling, unedited footage of a one man's descent into unhinged and deranged disassociation from reality, and in real time, too. Producer Michael and his camera crew deserve some kind of award for inadvertently creating a landmark in train wreck interviews. Meghan Markle and Oprah can't hold a candle to this masterpiece. Oh, God.
Niall is with me today because we're going to talk to him. And basically, he said a few things in the house tour that spanked my curiosity. And who better to explain it than Niall? You said in the last video, I asked you, what is the best part about this house? In fact, I think it was Adam even that asked you that question. And you said something like, what we can do with the house. Mm-hmm. What did you mean? Tell everybody.
Well, I think that I have something very, very exciting, and I believe that I don't have this by chance. I believe that I was always meant to be able to create this house. When we first
tried my God, shut the fuck up.
To pull a permit for this house, the plan checker made a mistake and approved it for larger than it should be in the beginning. And then they changed all the rules, making it absolutely impossible to build this house again. Really, the one is fitting for this. And the house is called the One Bel-Air, and my show is called The One. And between those two, I think
show? What are you talking about?
That we have the ability to really change the world in a very positive way.
When you say change the world in a positive way, how does this house change the world? I need you to explain that.
I will explain. So, because of COVID, all of the venues around the world have been either shut down or dramatically altered. There is nowhere in the world really where you can go for a venue like you used to have, like a big boxing match, or the Academy Awards, or the Grammys, or anything else that required a large crowd to gather at Staples Center or MGM or Caesar's Palace or any of these other places. But we have it now.
Your residential home cannot be used for these sort of things. What do you not understand? You are not zoned for it, motherfucker. Narnandia Owl says, ever since I designed this sick house in Sims 2, I knew I was destined for greatness in real life.
Because this house has the ability.
Yeah, they did the Academy Awards in person this year.
To hold 900 people in a safe COVID environment.
How would it be safe? Other than it's just big. What? They're not gonna hold the fucking Oscars at your house, you weirdo. What are you talking about?
And what is being created for this house is a show that everyone will want to watch and identify with because it stars me. I live.
Oh, the ego. The ego is amazing.
I live in the house, and I live in the house with people that I love, and we do crazy things and have crazy parties, but we also help the world in so many different ways. And one of those ways
he's gonna name them. Here we go.
We're doing it is we are creating gigantic boxing matches right in the grass with
We're gonna save the world one boxing match at a time. Logan, Paul, hit me up.
with the world
Did you ever see Rocky IV? Okay? When he beat Ivan Drago, he stopped communism, Boxing matches change the world.
World championship boxers that you could ever imagine, and concerts, and any...
Mike Mack says, honestly, this would work better as a 5-star hotel than a house for the mega rich. I know, right? He should have just built a hotel. Or if he wanted to build a center for events, he should have built an event center and not built a home in a residential neighborhood. What is he doing?
Anything that you could imagine that has a pay-per-view event leading up to the pay-per-view event will be my show. So the talent will come through.
Who would give a shit about your fucking show? If I'm into boxing and I want to pay a pay-per-view match to watch, like, Manny Pacquiao punch someone in the face for 5 minutes before he knocks him out, why would I give a shit about you or your shitty house? I just want to see the boxing. Why would I care about you?
The weigh-ins will be here, and we will interact with all of the entertainment that lead to the pay-per-view platform, but the pay-per-view platform will be either a Showtime or our own pay-per-view platform that will rain money down. And with that,
He's just gonna make his own pay-per-view channel, you know, like cable, which is so popular these days. Hydrate. Oh, poo, I didn't mean to do that.
I am going to have a very, very successful show, and I'm going to have events like they used to have, where you have energy and you have atmosphere. And that's what we're going to do right here, starting in the next couple of months. We're going to have a world championship boxing event with the biggest boxers that you've heard of in your life.
Name 5 boxers that are currently boxing today. Logan Paul. Wait, is he MMA or does he do boxing?
He's not anything. It's just him saying, I can beat you up, even though he has no training.
Okay.
Do you not know that?
No, I don't know anything about Logan Paul. Was he the dead body guy? Or was that his brother?
No, Logan Paul is the dead body guy.
Okay.
Jake Paul is the one that Shane Dawson tried to give a redemption arc to.
Gotcha. Okay, is Manny Pacquiao still a thing?
I don't know who that is.
He's a boxer. I don't know any current boxers. Boxing isn't that popular these days. He's retired, yeah. I know no modern boxers.
With round tables around the box.
Daddy Sume says, you know what he should do? Lock all the developers of the best video games in this place and tell them to make the greatest game ever or they aren't allowed out. That, or do a Biodome Big Brother show involving the super ultra rich.
Event where people are going to come and they're going to eat and they're going to
This guy's life is solitary.
Good time again in an event the way that it used to be, but way better than it ever was, because we have the energy from the city and we have the energy from this house.
Can I put myself down for a front row seat?
Yeah, you can. They'll be $35,000 to $40,000 each, but you can.
Oh.
You think you're gonna charge $40,000 for a ticket to a boxing match? In fairness, I do not know what, like, VIP front row seats to a boxing match cost. Let's find out. What do... I don't even know if I'll find this. What do front row seats to a boxing match cost? Let's see. This was the Mayweather-Pacquiao, which was a big deal. Like, I heard about this. Tickets cost $10, but are available on resale platforms for many, many more. Let's see. $800 just for the weigh-in. Oh my god. Oh no, there you go. On StubHub for the Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight, on StubHub they were charging $351,000 for a ticket.
Wow.
So 40,000's a steal. Oh my god, rich people disgust me.
Ouch, ouch.
But listen, my goal is, you know, the fight between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao made $700 million on pay-per-view.
I don't think most of that money probably went to pay-per-view. It probably went to the fighters and promoters and the people running it. Some of it went to the event center, but not most of it, would be my guess.
We have a better event venue space than they were in when that made that kind of pay-per-view money.
No, you don't, though.
The fucking venue space.
No one's watching a boxing... Yeah, no one cares. No one cares where the venue is for people doing pay-per-view. They just want to watch the match. Secondly, no, your house would be a terrible event center because people would constantly be getting lost. An event center typically are designed to be used as event centers and are very clearly designed with that in mind. People are constantly going to be coming to the center who've never been there before. So, you know, a lot of them are like an event center in the town I grew up in is like a circle, right? So you walk in and there's the arena in the center, and then all around it is like a ring, and the ring has like food and bathrooms and stuff like that. But like it's a simple design because you want to maximize the ability for people to get where they want to go, get into the place, watch whatever's going on, whether it's like hockey or some other concert or something, whatever. Your house is terrible for that. Your house is confusing and people won't know where things are. What?
And I believe doing events in this house through a show that everyone will want to watch, that will fuel the publicity for the pay-per-view, making it even bigger. And when money comes down like that, I'm going to go into the city. And I'm going to go into East LA and Beverly Hills. And I'm going to make people's dreams come true. Because I'm going to see...
You could have made people's dreams come true with the money you spent on the house. Why are you doing this
and
first?
People and anyone that's good, that has a real idea that they've never had the chance, I'm going to give them a 3-page contract.
It looks like a Minecraft mansion. It does.
And I'm going to put all of the responsibility on them to report back to me. And that exact day, without lawyers, I'm going to write how much I own of their company, and I'm going to write them a check and give it to them. And I will only be able to do it with pay-per-view that comes to us. And with that, they'll...
No wonder this guy's so shitty at making money. Oh my god. I can sense when people are good, so I'm going to write them a check and give them a 3-page contract, and I will have no lawyers look at it, and they're just responsible to do whatever they want. Good money management. You're great. Color by Emmy says, wasn't expecting to get even more radicalized watching this stream and eating wheat thins on a Monday night, but here we are.
The whole entire world will change, and I really believe that the world needs this house.
Let me just interrupt you for a second.
The world needs this house.
It is also my understanding, based on our previous conversations, and I just want to be very candid with everyone, you also are inviting people to jump on board with this opportunity, is that correct?
Yes, now, I am absolutely.
This is why he invited someone to come and do the tour, by the way. He was really desperate to get eyes on this house so he could try and pay back the banks before the foreclosure happened.
Absolutely, because I will say something to you. We have our analysts looking into our numbers. And based on the numbers of previous pay-per-view events, after 3 events in this house, the valuation of this company, not the house, this company.
India Owls has narrated, the world did not need this house. And then Annie Kai says, also boxing is highly regulated because it's a sport, so like beyond not being zoned, he also needs to go through all that red tape. Yeah, combat sports especially.
Be 3 to 6.5 billion.
He doesn't have any medical, like...
No!
Like, he doesn't have a space for medical stuff. He
Nope.
doesn't have a space where, like, this place is so huge. He would have to have, like, 18 ambulances stationed outside each door.
Mm-hmm.
And then what about their routes to get to the hospital?
What about fire exits if anything happens? What about... It's just completely untenable. I think he's completely... I mean, he was already clearly delusional to build this monstrosity, but I think when he really realized he's fucked, because he, you know, wasn't going to make his money back and he can't pay the bank back, I think he just went into full-on delusional territory and was like, no, I got this other plan, we'll do pay-per-view, blah, 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 blah. And he didn't think it through. H. Baird says he's about to pitch an MLM, isn't he?
It really sounds like that.
$1 billion, that's bigger than Twitter. It is a gig.
This house will be bigger than Twitter is one of the weirdest...
Company is what he's saying.
I know, I just find it fucking funny. I built a house, and I'm gonna have boxing here, and it's gonna make me bigger than Twitter.
Gigantic
He should have made an NFT of the house. That would have worked.
That would have worked.
NFT people are stupid enough that I think that would have worked. An NFT of every square foot of the house.
That'd be hilarious.
opportunity. It is like somebody saying right now to you, do you want to buy Twitter the first day it comes out? That's what we're talking about here. And
so just so everybody's clear, what you're saying is you are going to set up a corporation
yes,
that people can invest in.
yes,
And they can share in the profits and
Yes.
participate in all of these events,
yes.
et cetera, et
And
cetera.
let me say something, and I want to say it.
And I want to say something before you do.
Okay.
The reason I think this is very credible is
Redo the house in the metaverse and sell it there.
you pulled off something that I didn't think anybody could ever pull.
It's a good thing the house is so, like, square and ugly, because they could probably render that pretty easy in the metaverse.
off. You built.
It's like got no curves or
Yeah,
details.
no. It's just all polygons. It's fine.
This house, which is, I think, the most expensive house in definitely in America, but if not in the world.
Probably in the world, yeah.
Certainly the largest house in the urban world.
Yes.
And it was impossible to do, and
Yes.
you have pulled some miracles off.
Yeah.
So I honestly believe that you can also do what you're talking about,
Thank
and
you.
that's why I'm having this out on the channel, because I think this could be something quite spectacular.
It can be, and it's so much bigger than us. I want you to just think of a couple things like this house happened just to be here, right in front of the city, and looking right down below is UCLA. UCLA has probably 25,000 parking spaces in all of their above-ground garages that they've built that they don't use.
Hey, UCLA. What's up? I'm a venture capitalist that spent hundreds of $millions building this house. Is it cool if we use your parking garages? Because I want to have a boxing match on my lawn. I assume he plans to pay them, but that's still a stupid idea. You want people to park at UCLA and walk through Beverly Hills, which I'm sure your neighbors will appreciate a ton, having their neighborhood, which they also paid millions of dollars to live in, turned into an event venue where a bunch of people, and the rich famously love non-rich people. They love rubbing elbows with non-rich people. So you're gonna have people park at UCLA and then walk through Beverly Hills, a place that famously not real big on sidewalks. And you are going to... You think they're going to be okay with that? Great. This is a good idea. This is great. I'm excited about this plan. I'm proud to be a part of it.
In the evening. So we will be able to have events here where the neighbors will not even notice. And we are planning on helping this neighborhood and giving to the HOA and making everybody a part of this.
There's an HOA.
Yeah. I don't think the HOA is going to be okay with this.
But
I think
absolutely.
the HOA is gonna be okay with literally whatever if he gave him money.
Again, though, it's made up of rich people who are neighbors who definitely don't want to be bothered with events happening at his house. I think it comes down to that. I think these rich people would rather live apart from the poors and not be bothered than get money from this guy. Like, they're already rich. They're living in Beverly Hills. Or Bel-Air, sorry. Discordant Vol says the liability alone that UCLA would have to bear would be insane.
Absolutely, without any question, this is something that the world needs, and it's something that I need. I spent 10 years building this house. And For the past 3 years, I am the biggest developer in Los Angeles. And I have the best houses. I couldn't sell one house. 2 years
Then are you the best? Are you the best at it?
before COVID, I couldn't sell a house. Then COVID came, I couldn't sell a house. Until finally the point I ran out of money.
I'm the best and biggest developer in LA. I cannot sell a single house.
He's almost got to the point where he realized that he is not good at this. Oh, Hannah's gone.
I am going to become the Joker. I am the greatest real estate developer of all time. I have sold 0 houses before COVID and 0 houses after. I am a fucking god.
Oh my god, Hannah, like, relax. What the fuck?
Okay. Narninia Owl with 45 bits says, the epitome of the someone help me fix my balance, my family is starving me. It's Dr. Campbell with 50 bits. Cognitive Dissonance 101. I didn't know he hadn't sold any houses. Oh my god, he sucks so bad. Why did banks give him money?
And I have a chapter 11
He
on one of
must.
the houses I live in. And this house, I was
Or like his parents are well connected or something.
just notified, has a notice of default placed against it. But I am 100%
Oh, my head hurts now.
positive this is going to resolve itself, not only for me, because I've worked for 10 years of my life on this, but
I've worked for 10 years. I've worked for a decade as a real estate developer, and I have sold 0 houses, and I intend to not sell this one. It is an event venue. I am no longer a real estate developer. I am a venue owner, I guess.
for the people of the world and for the investors that are going to come in now, the investors are going to not only help me.
Invest with this dude. He's never sold a fucking
I know, why would he even say that? No one asked. He's pitching right now, and he's like, okay, I've never sold a house, but give me money, and I promise I'll do something. Don't worry about it. Tea with Goblins with 100 bits says, I want to lock him and Tate together in a room and make them fight to see which one is more of a delusional, narcissistic asshole.
Solve my issue that I must, but they are going to give the ability to make an unbelievable show, probably the best television show that's ever been, and the best events
You're no Breaking Bad. Sorry to break it to you.
better than they ever were before COVID. And the most important thing, we are going to teach the world about sustainability through my show.
Look at how sustainable my $500 million house is. Daddy Sume with 50 bits says, building the most expensive house in the Western world, $500 million, becoming the best real estate developer in LA, $50 million, becoming delusional and saving the world with one super house, priceless. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
Through all kinds of the latest technology.
No. Cool Cat 1256 says, get this man an HGTV original.
Like holograms.
When you say holograms, what do you mean holograms?
We have the latest technology.
I'm gonna make my ex-wife into a hologram so that she didn't actually leave me.
Where
It's just a fleshlight with a hologram. It's just a screen with his ex-wife, but there's a fleshlight in the crotch. He's like, I paid $10 million for this hologram.
You have someone standing there that looks like a person, but it's a hologram that's created on a stage in 2.5
Yeah, we've seen the Tupac thing.
seconds with all the cameras taking a picture of you at the same time. But we're also going to do things like the new technology of televisions that snap together. We're going to create virtual Shark Tanks where we talk about
We're gonna get sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their frickin' heads.
how we don't need to take things from the ocean because you have so much more versatility and you have less cost. We are going to have crazy events, and I want to tell everyone an idea of my event that it will be here in this house once this is solved.
Danny Sume says, this is his midlife crisis after his wife divorced him and it cost everyone time and money. This is the ultimate midlife crisis. He started building the house 10 years ago, though, and he only met, married, and divorced his wife in the span of 8 months during COVID.
And he divorced because she wouldn't
She wouldn't listen to him, air quotes. He said she's from Argentina, so, you know, she doesn't listen to me, and I don't know what that means. That's both kind of like racist and sexist, so I don't know where to go with that comment. Narnandia Owl says, and blackjack and hookers.
We are the world 2022, and I'm going to have podiums set up throughout this entire house, and we are going to do a modern day remix of We Are the World, and I am going to have the biggest entertainers ever in the history singing on each podium.
We're gonna get virtual Michael Jackson! His hologram is gonna come and sing, and then he's gonna molest everyone at the event center! It's gonna be the greatest thing of all time! Oh.
But I'm also gonna have people like Jamila Sowden, my current wife, who it didn't work out, but we're getting a divorce, was an unbelievable singer, that she is gonna be on the podium singing next to the biggest singers in the world. But you know who else is?
Hold on, I gotta re-listen to that part.
But I'm also gonna remix of We Are the World, and I am going to have the biggest entertainers ever in the history.
He's coked out, right? It sounds like it honestly does. I'm not kidding. I think he did some coke.
Singing on each podium, but I'm also gonna have people like Jamila Sowden, my current wife.
Okay, so within 8 months.
Oh, he almost said my ex-wife. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
He corrected himself.
So, within 8 months, Daddy Sume, are you picking up people in my chat? God damn it. This isn't a fucking bar. Whatever. Oh shit, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so within 8 months, he met someone, married them, divorced them, and now has met someone else and married them.
No. This is the same lady.
He says current wife, though, but she's an ex-wife now.
I think that he is in denial that the divorce isn't final, right?
I just think he's married again. I could be wrong. Isaac Inanimate says, cleanse suggestion. And then there's a link I'll check out. You're picking him up? Alright, have fun, you two. Dr. Campbell says, they better have Stan Irving from Alive with all these hollows going around. Oh, I miss Alive. Okay.
Who it didn't work out, but we're getting a divorce, was an unbelievable.
Okay. Yep, you're right. He's in denial. Sorry, I missed this part. Citosaurus with 9 months says, oh shit, hellspawn cometh. Name the stream, baby, Baja. Jack Chad. Jack Chad. Pew! A guitar riff happens every time he enters a room. Tea with Goblin says, somewhere his ex-wife is watching this interview, drinking wine, cackling in Spanish, and feeling like she dodged a massive bullet. I bet.
singing on each podium, but I'm also going to have people like Jamila Sahoughton, my current wife, who it didn't work out, but we're getting a divorce, was an unbelievable singer, that she is going to be on the podium singing.
Yikes. In his head, he's definitely thinking, I'll give her this opportunity to come and sing with all these people, and then she'll love me again. And she'll finally listen to me. Excuse me. Daddy Sume says, eventually you must name a stream baby after me. Baby Sume.
No. That's not allowed.
Why not?
Cause.
Why?
Because.
Give me a good reason.
Because then you'd have to name a stream baby after everyone in chat.
I don't think that's true.
It is true.
Mm-hmm.
Singing next to
MW1642, thanks for 300 bits. Oh, we're on a hype train. 75% to level 1.
the biggest singers in the world, but you know who else is going to be singing next to them? Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson and Prince.
Oh, he unironically did say Michael Jackson. Okay, great. I'm glad that my jokes are just reality now.
And Elvis Presley, because every single one of these singers are...
Citosaurus with 50 bits says, cannot buy more bits since broke, but take the last of mine. Haven't made it to Alive in a while. I'm glad that you could make it. Bumble Homestead, thanks for gifting a sub. Level 1 complete.
going to be holograms. And I am going to get every single singer to come here for free. And
What? What?
do it because every penny...
Not okay.
No, he is completely fucking delusional. What is his problem? KBS 666 with 100 bits says, let the dead lie, you coked up freak.
is going to go to help everybody else.
That's absolutely amazing. That's truly, truly amazing. And it's so exciting. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you.
It's only the start. I have, with this show, and with this event platform, and with
Don't
the
tell people to
pay-per-view,
eat your ass.
and with me helping
In that context.
everybody that I possibly can in the world, not only is it going to give people hope, but it's going to give the world events the way that they remember events, but better.
Let me ask you a question. So earlier we mentioned that you're giving anybody the opportunity to be part of this.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on that? What does that mean?
We are going to sell certain amount of shares in the LLC, not the underlying real rights of the house, but in this new event space technology that we're going to
Event space technology.
do. And I will tell you that it is going to make so much money based on what other pay-per-view events have done, that even if my 3 boxing events make $80 to $100 million in total, which is absolutely, it's impossible that it wouldn't, when the smallest of boxing events had made $200, $300, $400 million, the valuation of this company will be $3 to $6 billion after only the 3 events.
You think your LLC will be valued at 3 to 6 billion after 3 boxing events that you believe will raise several $100 million each? Okay.
And with that, it's going to...
You look so pretty.
Thanks. What you doing?
Taking gifts downstairs.
Oh,
Wrapped,
okay.
remember? These aren't the ones that are wrapped. These
Yeah.
are just the boxes.
Okay.
You look confused.
Yeah, I was confused because you were wrapping stuff, but then there were just boxes because I wasn't thinking about it. When I'm done, I might wrap some stuff. Although I guess I could wrap stuff tomorrow. I don't know.
Going to let me expand
14% to level 2, by the way.
my vision through everything that I want to do, and there is so much. But I want to say one other thing. I have so much to say, but let me just say one other thing. I am going to buy this plane that I call the God plane, and it is gigantic.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
I love this man. Please tell me this man has a YouTube channel. I need this man in my life. Logarth says with 50 bits, somewhere a bunch of artists, designers, construction contractors, and marble quarry operators or specialty fixture manufacturers are having an amazing last 10 years because of this idiot. H. Baird says, maybe this is how money works. We should just all BS our way into mansions. Yep. We'll all have mansions, and then no one will have mansions, because that's how things work. Syndrome. Cass, what you doing?
I am going to buy this plane that I call the God plane, and it is gigantic.
The God plane?
God plane. And I'll tell you why. Because I have a lot of friends who are billionaires.
No, I'm coming back for that.
Okay, did you hear that?
I have a lot of friends that are billionaires. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it.
Why aren't any of them buying the house, huh?
I have a lot of friends who have
How ugly would he make that plane, really? Excessive Observer, thank you for 1,000 bits, bringing us to 74% to the next level.
more money than they know what to do with. And you understand,
30 seconds
if you have
left.
$1 billion, how much money you're making a year if it's at 5%? What if you have $2 billion? What if you have $3 billion?
You could never spend that money.
Well, I have a friend who has $3 billion. And when I was in my house looking up at the sky, saying I didn't have money to buy a cheeseburger, he wouldn't help me.
Why are you friends with him? He sounds like a dick. What?
And I decided right then, that's never going to happen to anybody that I see, that I trust, that's a good person. That will never happen. It's ostentatious and it's crazy, but you know what? All of my friends fly alone. My plane will never, ever, ever fly alone, because my plane has lounges and it has living rooms and it has bedrooms. And I am going to, through a lotto system or through my own eye, pick different people to come on that plane only one way. But it's going to give them the ability to be on a plane like that and dream bigger than they've ever dreamed. And
I'm gonna take random people on a plane and strand them somewhere else in the world for the opportunity. I love this guy. He's the craziest.
I just spit.
He's the craziest fucking man I think I've ever covered, and I love him. Narnia Owl says you could never spend the money. This dude, challenge accepted.
guarantee you, every time that plane flies, someone will have a new investment in their company from me.
Oh no, I think my headphone's dying.
And those are the kind of things I'm going to do. My plane will never fly.
Shit, where are my wired headphones? Fuck. What?
Dying, then mine is also dying.
Probably. Do you have any wired headphones lying around? Sorry.
Fly.
You
Alone.
need to make sure you get the tail number
Thank you.
Oscar November Echo 1.
Okay, we'll work on that. You know
There
what?
you go.
You're going to be with me on your channel when I get this plane. It's ready in 2023. I'm going to have the logos put on each of the headrests, and we're going to.
Wonder how this guy's doing today. What about Bob? Post the God plane. Thank you. Cool Cat says, Hannah, it's not about it being one way, it's about the implications. Discordant Vol with 100 bits says, not just randos, his chosen anointed. And then Logart says, cleanse, but also cringe. As a furry, this hurts me deeply.
How you doing? How are you?
Okay, it's a cute dog. Oh no! Hello, friends! My name is Commander. I'm Major's new baby brother, and I'm so furry happy to be part of the wonderful Biden family. Major told me that I am now a first dog too, just like him. Isn't that pobulous? Woof woof, Commander, hashtag Dotus. That's funny. Oh god. We'll look at the God plane in a minute.
Get that tail number, and you are going to put it
You
on
can
your
still
channel.
wear this
Deal.
if you want
And
until
I wanna
it
be on the
dies.
first
I'm gonna wear
flight.
this until it
You will be
dies.
on many flights, my friend.
That's exciting. That's
Yeah.
exciting. So
It also might have. It usually starts to like disconnect a little when it. It might have just been because you walked away. Did you have that when you walked away? No. I don't know then. Maybe it is dying. Either way.
what we can do is we can put I guess, an email address to
Yes,
contact you?
I'll get it to you, yeah.
And people can just write you that they're interested, and then you take it from there?
Yep.
H-Baird with 45 bits says, all American airplane tail numbers start with N, so he's very likely to have tail number none. I don't get it. Oh, did he say he wanted a specific tail number? I was talking. Sorry.
We have the whole prospectus. We have everything. Absolutely.
Well, that's brilliant.
Thank you.
Well,
Suggested a specific tail number.
I missed it.
Well, Niall, I mean, so exciting. I mean, so I had no idea what you were going to say, but this is so exciting.
There's so much more to come. This is just like the pin.
Well, I'm going to have Adam add that all into the description. People will reach out to you directly, and I'm sure you've got people that will handle those incoming emails, because I imagine you'll get a lot. It's like
not enough, apparently.
Like investing, like, as you say, in Twitter on the very first day. Or
it's incredible.
Do you think he got any legitimate offers of investment for this after this video? No? Okay. Yeah.
It will be. It will be incredible.
So it's a big opportunity.
And not only, I just want to say to everybody, not only is it an incredible investment, but everyone that solves my issues, which in turn helps me live in this house and get my show created and get these pay-per-view platforms up, they will all be part of changing the world.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, I can't thank you enough. And guys,
like, why would being an event center and investing in one even change the world? That doesn't...
Because COVID fucked all the other event centers up, and his is the only one that...
But his would, the rules for COVID would still apply to him. He's in LA. He's trying to pretend like I know.
Look in the description, you'll find all the info there. Contact Niall, be part of this amazing new event platform. It's spectacular. I wish you guys could sit where I'm sitting and see this in real time. It's stunning. But again, thank you for everything.
You're
Niall.
welcome.
And
I want to say one other thing. I have two terrific boys, Bryce and Brent. And Brent is not graduated. Bryce is graduating, but they don't know really what to do in their life, and they're like a lot of other teens. Just to give you an idea of one thing that we're going to do, they are unbelievable artists. And I already told them, start doing the best art you can, your sculptures, your paintings, whatever it is, and we're going to put it in this house along $5, $10, $20 million pieces. And with that, we're going to open an art gallery for teens down the street.
So other rich asshole LA kids can be rich? No. Oh god, John Doyle just put out a video. Why Beauty and the Beast is implicitly right-wing. And the thumbnail says, Gaston, the true hero, question mark? The fuck is John Doyle's problem? Logarth says, bro, if I was an investor in this clusterfuck and saw this video, I would stud the fuck out of my options and get as far as I possibly could away from it.
And you'll be able to go and help teens realize their dreams. And not just my two kids. Whatever teens are great artists, there's so many things we can do with the world.
There's so brilliant.
So many things.
That's amazing. That's amazing. The world needs that.
The world needs that. The one, the world needs the one, and the world needs these events.
When he said the one, he didn't point at the house, he pointed at himself.
Because the world needs a new champion. The world needs somebody positive. The world needs somebody that cares about them. And that's me.
Well, I think everybody watching this will know, just by watching you, how genuine you really are.
Genuinely insane.
We spoke numerous times on the phone. This is the first time I'm ever meeting Niall. And I thought to myself, wow, this is going to be a fun experience, because you have so many ideas, and sometimes your brain goes faster than my brain can figure out what it is you're actually saying.
To get the kind of revenue from pay-per-view he wants, he would need to have, like, the 6th best-selling pay-per-view ever, which is a diminishing, like, market anyway. Like, any sort of pay-per-view thing I've seen in the last 5 years, I browse Reddit, along with other websites, and I always see, like, here's a link to a stream of it, or you can go on, like, sites sometimes. Pornhub, sometimes people will throw up streams of, like, boxing matches or whatever, because it's less policed for copyright than other platforms. You're never gonna make the biggest pay-per-view thing ever when accounting for inflation. Like, it's just not gonna happen. People can get it for free now. They pirate stuff.
But after spending all this time with you, and it's all because...
Like, I think that was a recent issue. what's it called? Racing, but like it's popular in Europe, not NASCAR. Formula One racing just cracked down on Pornhub because people were posting Formula One races to Pornhub for people to see. F1, yeah.
Become a reality. My hat is off to you. Brilliant job, man.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Just the start, man.
So, read the description. You'll see everything there if you want to be part of this epic adventure. We thank you for watching. Niall, I thank you for the house tours. I thank you for this interview. Guys, we're in it to win it. You know what to do. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe, and hey, thank you, Niall.
Okay, let's see if there's any news on this guy. Like, I know we saw what happened with the house, but, oh, he's got an Instagram! What do you think his Instagram looks like?
I wouldn't know. Pictures of his house before he lost it?
Let me make sure, by the way. I should make sure. I don't know if he's gonna post pictures of, like, naked women or something. Who knows?
That's not allowed on Instagram.
It isn't? Okay, good. Still, just to be sure, I'm gonna... Color by Emmy says, I used to watch the Ghibli films on P-Hub until they got cracked down on. Let's see. Oh, wow. His Instagram profile pic is not the greatest. When was this made? Log me into Instagram. I never use Instagram. It's only for looking at this shit. Yeah, save my login. Great. When was this posted? Let's see. July. Oh, he hasn't posted since July on his Instagram. Yeah. Oh no, 7 hours ago. 7 hours ago, The One Secrets.
Hi guys, my name is Niall Niami and I'm the developer of The One, bel-air. I want to let everybody know that I have been sitting around for 5 months, no posts on Instagram, not letting anyone know where I am, sitting and watching as the lenders tried to take what I had built over the past decade of my life.
They're taking it because you borrowed almost $100 million for you owed them almost $100 million. It wasn't yours. You borrowed money for it. What?
And I stopped it. And now I have decided that I am going to share with the world what it took to get The One made, who I am as a human being, and what my mission statement was, and why the secrets that I kept from The One bel-air so close to my heart, because those secrets are worth billions and billions of dollars. On December 27th at 5:55 Los Angeles time,
They'll tell you how to be a rich person thing.
I will be letting the world understand what I wanted to do with The One. So go to the website. There's no strings attached. And you will see on December 27th at 5:55 what I am talking about and what I have been trying to do for so long.
TheOneSecrets.com. Hold on, let me see what the website looks like. He posted that 7 hours ago. Oops. There we go. Oh my god. It's just a loop of The One Secrets and a countdown. 6 days, 8 hours, 15 minutes, 19 seconds. Bookmark. What's the 27th? The 27th is a Monday. Just saying. And this is during one of the time that I'm normally streaming. So maybe we'll do a sequel video. I don't know.
It's like he planned this perfectly so that you could do this.
Yeah. So this is the next Mega Rich Monday? Maybe. I don't know. Let me see if there's... What is wrong with this man? Let me look at his Wikipedia. It's the one for your new... It's the one for your new series. Just so bizarre. What is his Wikipedia say? Hold on. Let me see how he made his money. Oh yeah, that is 8:55 my time, I guess. I was thinking Eastern time. Let's see. Naomi was born circa 1968 in LA, California. He's older than I thought he was. He was raised by a single mother, a special education teacher. Naomi started his career as a film producer. He produced 15 films, many of them B-movies, before he started building small condominiums and renovating homes to sell. As a real estate developer in Los Angeles, Naomi built a mansion in Homely Hills, which was sold to... So he did sell houses. So why did he say in the video he hadn't sold a house? What?
No.
What's his Insta again? Oh, God. It is at Nile Naomi. Hold on, I'll give you a link. Let's see. Sold to Saudi buyers for $44 million. He built another house in Homely Hills, which was purchased by musician Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy. Wait, is he still going by P. Diddy? Diddy. Is it Diddy?
I don't know.
He changed his name a lot. I don't know. For $39 million in 2014, he also hired architect Paul McLean to build a house for the Winklevoss twins.
Who the hell are the Winklevoss?
The Winklevoss twins are the ones who tried to sue Facebook and said Mark Zuckerberg stole their idea. He built a house, blah, blah, blah. The One, Naomi's unfinished mega mansion in Bel-Air, was also designed by Paul McLean. After 8 years of development and numerous delays, it was scheduled to be completed in 2021, but is yet to have issued a... Oh, this is out of date. Yet to have been issued a certificate of occupancy. The construction attracted unease from the Bel-Air Homeowners Alliance, whose chairman, Fred Rosen, suggested it was so big it should have been considered a commercial project, subject to more restrictive regulations. It was billed as the most expensive private residence in the United States at 105,000 square feet. Would have been one of the country's largest private homes. In March 2021, Naomi's LLC, Crest Lloyd, defaulted on $165 million in debt related to the property. Again, the house only sold for like $60 million, so causing it to enter receivership. A foreclosure sale scheduled for October 21 was halted when Crest Lloyd filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy. No, see, it was halted though, this says. But someone else said it was sold for $60-something million. I don't know. I'll look into it, and by the next time we do a stream, I'll let you guys know for sure. Naomi launched Wolfpack, a mobile app for single men looking for friends. It is no longer available. Oh. I think he wants friends.
Yeah.
He's like Michael Scott, but with money.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Has he done any movies I recognize? Steven Seagal, The Patriot, he produced. Okay. Wow. Anyway. So, that's, this guy's house. I'm excited to I hope he continues to own the house. I want to see this disaster continue, frankly. I want more videos from this man. I want more, goddammit, and someone please give him more cocaine. It is amazing.